Yo, my people. Hey, don't piss me off. Come on. Hey, you know what time it is?
Yes.
Tremendous timing. You get me?
Come on,
Nothing
bro.
but peace, prosperity, and blessings. It's your boy
LUGAVELZ.
I'm with
The boy Bouncer.
on.
Come on, my boy.
my brother. You get me? And obviously, you know what we're doing, man. We're keeping it real, and we're just, you get me? This is what we're pushing, isn't it? So, gonna get into it. My bro's gonna introduce himself.
Yeah, man. Oh, is it the boy Bouncer from Fulton Heath. Yeah, man. Music, boxing, just entrepreneur, innit? Entrepreneur, just thinking outside the box, and just trying to progress.
No, that's only right.
Changed a few people's lives. You get me? And that's it.
Come on. I respect that. Nothing but positivity.
No,
you know, that's what man's always pushing, isn't it? So yeah, man. So like, chat to me. So what? So cool. You said you're from Fulton Heath, and obviously for people that don't know where that's from South London. Right?
Yeah, South London. Yeah.
So yeah, like what was it like growing up, like when you was young? Like what was you?
Do you know what?
Into?
I was born in an area called Gypsy Hill, so it's not too far from Fulton Heath. But growing up in I used to live in South Nord, so like then
it's basically the
same thing, innit? So growing up, yeah. So basically, it's just like, imagine it's like the roads now, but with no social media. So it's more real. It's more real, innit? Like whatever's happening is really happening, innit? So it's either you adapt to it. You have to adapt to it. You get me? You have to get through it. So for me, it's like growing up. It's like all boys school. From being all boys school, obviously that's when you're forming kind of friendship gangs, you know when you're younger, I know. But a man's era, obviously I'm 35, so we're starting off graffitiing on the bus. That's how man's getting our names out there from tagging. You get me?
It's funny because man used to do that back in the day in secondary school as well. Do that little, you get me? Not too much, but you know.
Yeah.
You get me?
How old are you?
I'm 28, innit?
28. So yeah, well, 7 years difference. It's mad because it's like even like my younger lot, they're still older than you. Yeah. It's mad. So yeah, man. And I think from growing up in Fulton Heath, it started off with being involved in little groups, then turned into gangs, then tagging, then shoplifting, and then carrying a bladed article, and then.
Well, is this you're talking about the offences right now?
Yeah, no, it just kind of it's you know, it started with like small things,
small offending,
criminal damage,
it progressed, didn't it?
then it progressed like then loads of them was like bladed article, and then, but it wasn't like it was a weird one like. There wasn't.
So when you was young, sorry to cut you off, you reckon you was a bad, like, you know how some youths from young that is bad.
Yeah,
that is kind of like what was you on?
I wasn't bad, but I just knew going to an all boys school, you just had to kind of make a name for yourself,
100%.
So straight away, man just had a lot of fights in school.
Yeah, but that's how it goes. I was saying this to my brother the other day. When man first started secondary school, it's like year 7, it's like you set like your thing, innit? You get me? Everybody gets to know each other. You have scraps, and then the same niggas that you might be having scraps with in year 7. Your dog, come year 8, year 9, they're your dog. You know what I'm saying? Man's rolling, but you have to set that. You gotta make man know that man's not soft.
Yeah, and then you're having fights with the schools up the road. That school, you're having fight with the main person from that school, and then that's kind of what happens. But it's not really gangs, you get me? But then it starts forming into gangs from like a year 11, like onwards. You know what I mean? Year 10, year 11. So yeah, man, that's kind of man's upbringing, just from like being in the area. And it was kind of, there was a lot happened in the area, and when things did happen, like I said, no one wasn't pulling out their phones, so it was just real life shit, innit? That's what we kind of grew up to. There was no way in to troll, or it was like either you say something or you don't. You get me? That's it. It's either you're a forward person or you just don't say it because you ain't got. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Nowadays it's totally different, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Crazy. You get me? You got Peter from Peterborough, you get me, flipping telling you about your whole works that you've done, trying to dilute your thing in the comments, bro. You get me? Then you have Sam, you get me, from flipping Milton Keynes, fucking agreeing with my man, like, in it.
Do you know what it is? It's true, as you said, that was like real, like in general, there's bare things that are real life, even that till now, but it's like the way the world is just mad that loads of things are online. As you said, the next Tom, Dick and Harry could come and be chatting a whole load of wasty. You're freaking, bro, who's this any done?
Okay, and then for us, we just have to kind of just hug it up. Like, oh yeah, man's just getting violated, but man has to kind of hug it up because the man puts energy into that. What, you're going to put energy into 1,000 people?
No point. You get me?
What, into 1,000 people you can put energy into? You don't even know. And they don't even really mean it. They don't even really care, but they will just write
people that's got some random time to do foolish shit. That's how I see it. That it makes me laugh. I don't even take nothing. You get me? But some things, man, I really laugh at. Cause it's funny. You get me?
Yeah. No, of course, of course.
So alright, cool. So when did you got like first started getting nicked properly, or furthermore, when did you even go to the stuff? Your first, because I know you've been to the can a couple of times.
Yeah.
What was your first?
First time I went jail was 2007 when I was 17.
What was I doing in 2007?
So,
I
was 17, you was 10. You was 10, bro.
Was I 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 10,
yeah, 7 years different. You was 10.
Yeah,
I was 17. First, bam, went to jail. And from then, it was like, okay, cool.
What did you go to jail for?
Conspiracy to rob a Schuko box. So it was running up in banks.
Yeah. And so alright, cool. So that's what I'm saying. Alright, cool. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So we was running up in banks, or before they was going into the bank, we were taking the box, and then do you know what I mean? Taking, and then it didn't have a lock on, so you just opened the box up, and then
straight down.
Yeah.
The security box.
Yeah.
So wasn't. So how much stacks was in them time? Like 30K, 50K?
30, 40s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
do you know what I mean?
change.
Depending if it's 10, like 10s could be like 16K.
What was he doing?
20s,
One man up?
34K.
I said one man up.
No, sometimes it's like 3 of us, isn't it?
Okay.
But that's what we was doing, and then obviously
so that was your profession, in the
that was the profession, innit? That, and then obviously, but that's what, like, a lot of man from my area, Fulton Heath too, in them ends, we was known for like robbing trays and boxes. You get me? That's what West man was juggers, innit? They were jug, like, do you know what I mean? East man.
You know what it is though. I hear what you're saying, but I feel like bare man from bare different spectrums of London just do, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because man's been in it, like, back, obviously, as I said before, man's an ex-criminal, man's a reformed character. Back in the days when the man was dabbling in that fuckery, like, before man ever drugged, the first thing man done was lick it when man was a youth. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, man, that's how man started off doing, obviously, in secondary school, man would lick phones and all that, but when man actually first started, like, gripping, like, youths or, like, gripping kettles and that was the first, like, criminal activity that man done before jugging.
Yeah.
And jugging was the next step.
That was, jugging for man was 2009 when I got out. So I've gone jail, I've got 4 years to do two, done 2 years, come out, then boom. I've kind of half come out. I went jail kind of okay. Man's from Fulton Heath, Croydon youths. There was tension, but because man knew both sides, man was calm. When I was out, there was no issues. I went in jail, then both ends started frying off. You get me? Started getting peak. I came out of jail and it was just peak. You get me? So I've come out of jail. It's got peak. Obviously, it is what it is. We're outside, innit? Then man's turned into trapping. So man started building up a line near man's ends. We got an ends called Sutton. You get me?
Yeah.
Obviously, man can speak about it. Man's been nicked for it, innit? So you get me? Man's got an ends called Sutton. We're probably making about 2K a day. Making 2 bags a day, turning on at 9 in the morning, locking off about 6, and we're still making 2K. You get me? But man's beefing. So where we're beefing, man, and we're activating. It's kind of we're under oboe because we're beefing. So that's kind of sent me back to jail because man's under oboe because man's beefing. But I got my line doing what I'm doing. So I got. They searched the yard and they bagged me for grub. You get me? So boom. I've done the 4 years, do 2. I've come out, I've got 2-year license. I've been out 9 months. Within the 9 months, I've been nicked for grub. So I got a recall. Now I've been nicked for grub. Now I've entered, and then I'm in the main jail at the time. Where man's like, this is the op jail. I'm full up. So we're just getting it cracking all the time. High down. You get me? So then we're getting it cracking all the time, but. After that, man's always in the block and that. Then from then, it's like, okay, cool, I got sentenced to 45 months. So like 2 year, 2 months. So done my recall, 2 year, 2 months. Man's flipping, been shipped out, come out, bro. Again, man's been nicked again.
Fucking hell, what was you getting for this time?
Bro, the last time I got nicked for robbery, conspiracy to rob.
Then
The second, then all jugging, drugs. This time it was robbery and drugs.
Fucking
Imagine that, conspiracy to rob again, the same thing.
So, and then what?
And then
conspiracy.
and then shot in Southampton. You get me? So it's like boom, shot in Southampton. So they've done man now. Man's gone on trial. God knows why I even went on trial, bro. Get found guilty. They exampled me, yeah. Fucking gave me a 10. So they gave me a 10 for the drugs case. And then
they gave you a 10 for the grub.
They gave me a 10. They gave me a 10 for the grub case.
And what the
and
other
then the robbery I was on bail for, and then they charged me. So then I came down to Thameside. You get me? So then I had to start going court.
Yeah.
I went guilty from early. So obviously public interest they gave me a 12-month consecutive. So I ended up doing 11. So I done 5 years, 7 months out of the 11. You get me? So imagine, bro, like 14 months out, like since 07 to like 020. Since 07 to 018, I only spent 14 months out. Like all the rest of that time, from 17 to 28, I basically was in prison. 17 to 28, I spent 14 months of my life out, and then the rest of that I was just in jail. You get me? So all man knew was jail, innit?
The can, innit?
You get me?
So boom, when you was in the can, when you got the 11 here, what was you thinking? Because you know, like when you get your sentence, you're just thinking, cool, man's here now. This is man's plan. Either in the walk or when I get what I'm gonna do.
I was done, man. It's done, bro. Done with it, man. Bro, I just felt in my head that man was stuck in the system. I kept on coming out, going in, coming out, going in. And when I'm coming out for short periods of time, and I'm going in for long periods of time. Like 4-2 is long, bro.
Of course.
You get me?
Any jail time is long, but you know them type of, it's just,
bro,
it's long.
Like, you see everyone, like, if man gets a Fredo 18, everyone's happy. You can get a tag. Boom, boom, boom. You can hope for a tag. You know there's hope. You see a 4-2, there's no eligibility for tag. You just get the straight 4-2. No, I said
but
now they've changed it. But then there was no eligibility, bro. You get me? So it's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? And then like 2 4-2s, I ended up doing I done 9 years, 9 months of my life in jail. So I didn't have no upbringing. So the way how I looked at life was very different. Like, get me? I didn't get to see life. So my mindset was very different. You get me? I just know the man them going from this jail to that jail, and bro, like
that's what you was accustomed to.
That's what man's accustomed to, and like obviously we know how jail is. Like, get me? It's just jail. Like, you get close with man them from all areas, innit? And it is what it is.
It's true, innit? You know what it is. I always say to people like it don't matter. You know how obviously naturally like certain people are just, you just think that man just ain't gonna like them or whatnot. But there's certain man that man's grew up with from years ago. That's from here or from there. Man's made good friendships and doing like certain things, and they're still man's dogs now. Like man's true friends, and they're from all different. So so it don't really matter where you're from, man. If you're real, you get me. If you're like that, then that's it.
No, that's it, man. And then obviously, bro, like from all that time is like luckily that 11 that I done. Obviously, bro, man was, get me, man. I survived. You get me? I was doing my thing, boom, spice, like patterns.
You was jugging,
bro. Like, you get me? Spice, like, you know, like man was patterned, like doing well.
So what? Just doing the rice thing?
Yeah, doing the rice thing, like, but like 100k, like 100k one Joe, like. Bam,
you know what's funny? Yeah? Obviously, you see when you was in the can, like, do you have slogans like that? Was it?
No.
So your prison time was kind of calm, innit? Like, I know you had to do up 1, 2.
To be honest, bro, like
you must have duffed up 1 somewhere.
Yeah, no, bro, man put a few works in, but it wasn't. But it might have been through because of who man was around.
Okay. Yeah, so it weren't personally someone that you got a problem with. It's just in jail. You're
but it's like man was in
smack this you.
Yeah, but man's in High. Say man's in High Point. High Point is a West jail, bro. Like a lot of West youths would get shipped to High Point. So you will see man from Church Road, man from this area, man from. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
bro. There's there's man from each
like
part, and that was High Point. So man kind of knew, okay, certain man had to go to High Point North, you got High Point South, but it was a West jail. You get me? For man didn't really have, man's got underlying issues with people, but not really. It wasn't like that. Like, do you know what I mean?
So it had like a smooth. So that's what I'm saying.
So man was calm. So man used to cut through. Man was easy. You know what I'm trying to say?
And that's what I was saying, because I was thinking, bro, like, you see when I was in the can before, like, there's certain situations when I did a couple of stretches where man was jugging, but man didn't have enough time. Like, you know, sometimes I think to myself, if man stayed in this jail for 18 months or a year, man would have made 100 bags. Because what man done in there before, you know what I'm saying? Man's in a couple of months, man's making the 10K, you know what I'm saying? So when you, or 1 month or 2 months. So imagine if you, and the more you stay somewhere, you just, the pattern, you get me?
100%, bro. So my jail time was kind of, it was a lot. The man's just talking about them times, the dark times. So man's just talking about, but obviously man's mind's evolved now, innit? But obviously that was down the line. My last like 2 years, I went to my local, went back to High Down, you get me? And then obviously the man them had their governed. So man was kind of easy. I got my DCAT. And then DCAT kind of changed man's life, bro. Yeah. Working in Timpson's, key cutting, phone repairs, repairing shoes, going back to the jail. So that kind of like got me used to like earning an honest living. Do you know what I mean?
Was that the first time you ever like done something legit in your life, the whole time?
Yeah, it's the first time I ever had a job, getting paid into my account, driving to work. Do you know what I mean? So it was like that there.
Feels good, didn't it?
Yeah, bro. Felt good, man. I didn't have to look over my shoulder or nothing. You get me? So I started like understanding like, okay, cool. And then I started like but obviously man was kind of, where man was kind of blessed, like I wasn't stressed from like, I didn't have no peas, you get me? I was calm. So obviously I wanted to always do things. I wanted to kind of invest in things, do things. So obviously that's how I got into like entertainment.
Okay. So, but what, you see when you was in the can, was you thinking, was that your mindset while doing that bird?
No,
because I know there must have been a day, because you know how it goes. You're in the can, you're thinking, now when I come out, I'm gonna pattern the juggle. I'm just gonna lick this.
No, music was the thing that I want to get into, because I started seeing everyone blowing up. I'm getting shouted out at the mobiles. I'm in jail. Get me, man? I'm shouting me out. So it's like Krypton Conan's blowing up. You get me? Then man seeing Stormzy blow up. Then Section Boys and this and that. Bro, all these people from as ends, bro. You get me?
So man's that's what made you think, like, yo, I need to jump on you know,
I need to jump on something. I need to jump in music. So you get me, and that's what kind of made me think I need to do something to do entertainment, because all man's people are blowing up. You get me? Bonkers, like all these time, like they're all blowing up, bro. So it's like, I'm like, bro, there's a lane here. Get me?
No, trust me.
So yeah, and obviously coming out 28, I thought, raw, I was too young, but really and truly, I'm happy I went to jail them times then. And not now. Do you know what I mean, bro? Because like, there's a lot of man that's still back in jail.
No, man, it's a joke thing, man.
You get me? So yeah, man. And then I've kind of, DCAT's happened. Whilst I'm in DCAT, I've opened up a business, Headline Entertainment, booking artists, learning the artist game, booking them for events. You get me? Losing money, but still booking them, understanding how to market. You get me? And that's kind of how I've kind of found man's lane. Doing the artist, booking DBE, booking Big Tobes, Cadet, RIP Cadet, big you get me? Young Bane, Abracadabra. Yeah, bro. Man was booking them, fam. In jail, you get me? Going on home leave, doing an event, going back to the jail. So that's kind of how I started getting in the business mindset. But when I got out properly, it was like, I want to be a manager.
Hey, that's mad, It's mad that you said that. 'Cause, you know, as soon as you said my man's name, I just thought of something. You see, Cadet.
Yeah.
You see, when I came out, when was this again? This was sometime in 2019, because I was talking about this story the other day. Flipping, one of my bedrooms come to link me. Obviously, I'm living in like, you know, Albany Road, like Woolly Road.
Yeah,
so I'm living around there. I'm in a map house still, innit? And my bedrooms wanted to come link me. And he's like to me, oh, like, I should, man's like it's kind of taky. I'm going to bring a shaver. I said, nah, man, man's calm. Man's patting around here. Man's got shavers, whatnot. He's come now. He's ended up getting nicked. Like, it was loosing, blowing a zoo. He ended up getting nicked for some loud or something. The back of like Ellsbury, something like that. Then he's had to go court. The day I've gone to court with my bedroom, man seen your bedroom, the Cadet you, innit? I think he went, I don't know what he was going to court for, some driving or whatever he went to court for. And when he left, that's when he obviously unfortunately passed. Literally. He jumped on that. I say he crashed on it. Yeah. So yeah, that just came into my mind.
My brother, man. Yeah, man. That one hit us hard, man. But yeah, man, legend. You get me? But
so that's what put you on, like, you get me, to pattern up.
What you say? So like
the man, them, innit? You get me?
The events. So you know what it is? I kind of realized, bro, like no one's not gonna hold your hand and do it for you. Like if you can see the man has got avenues, you can just add to it or think of outside the box. Like what else can I do? What can I do here? Because if you're thinking and sit down and think you're gonna get handed 100 bags, you got another thing coming, bro.
Like
no, it's not like that, bro. You get me? It's not happening. This is not paid in full.
You know what it is? Sometimes it can happen. Like I'm talking about in the streets. Like you know this, you randomly just buck into what's my man's name again? I forgot his name, man. You get me? The one that butts into Ace. You get me? The plug.
Yeah, the plug. That
can happen. But like really and truthfully, you can't wait. You see the man that wait for a handout.
Yeah.
That's a joke thing.
Yeah.
You gotta be on your on your pattern, on your pivot.
Don't expect if you're in the trap house that you're gonna come out with an envelope. It's not really gonna happen. Only small, you get me, real people that will do that. But I was fortunate as well. Don't get it twisted. I had man's Virgin Wheezy, bought man a chain. Like Corsair, I had a few man that like gave man envelopes, you get me? Like the street niggas, you get me? That don't have social media. You know, like them niggas, you get me? So yeah, man. So yeah, man. I was kind of fortunate. But yeah, came out, then wanted to be a manager. Bruv, no one didn't rate me. No one did, man, but I get it. I'm just Joe nigga, innit? I just done.
So how was you? So what? You just coming? So who was you approaching, or where was you go? Like you was or was you calling up niggas or linking man like, yo, man, trying to manage you?
Man's got Insta. People got Insta DMing people. Obviously, I came out for a town visit one time. Everyone came up to see, man. Everyone, you get me? So that kind of shut down the whole of the Insta. I got bare followers from there, and then from there, looking at the scene, reaching out to people, trying to manage people. They're not giving me no time and day, you get me? So boom, like obviously, but a few of my brethren in LA, Beans, they've got a studio, you get me? The plus house, or the plush house is like, you get me? And it was in Carl Shorten then. So these are like Quay ends, but these are man's bros. Then obviously I was in jail when I was in Thameside. Obviously this is when I met Digdat's brother, you get me? So I've met his brother, and then obviously me and him's kind of, we started rapping with each other. Was on the wing, we got close. I came out, he was out, he got a light thing, you get me? I'm doing a big bird, but obviously.
So how deep, like where in your bird did you butt my man? Like at the end or like the start? Yeah, okay.
Like when I got my 10, and then I moved to Thameside. You get me?
You had the other case.
Yeah, I had the other case. So that's when I bucked my man, you get me? So obviously I've just started my 10, bro. Like, you know, like it's 2013 and I'm out 2018. Like, that's when I bucked my man, you get me? So obviously flipping, I think he's done like a year. He's gone home, he's doing his thing, but obviously I came out. Then he's like, oh, my brother does music. You get me? He's just starting. I just wanted to manage.
Was he on the road sometimes, or was he in the can? No, that's why obviously he was in jail before, innit?
Yeah, but he came out in November. I came out in March. So he came out November 2017. I came out in March.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Do you get it? So he came out. He was out 5 months before me. So from then it was like, my brother does music. He's good. He does drill. I don't know what drill is, fam. Just want to be a manager.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what I mean? Music for man wasn't, I didn't know the history of anything. I had to learn that shit. You get me? So yeah, bro, like that's happened, and somehow, bro, like man's kind of just got mad creative, bro, and just knew that like marketing was man's thing. You get me? When a man's got talent, I just kind of knew what, but I didn't put no pressure on myself. I don't know, like man's just putting it out to the universe. You get me? And man's actually kind of good at what man's doing. At the start, when man was a manager, people were kind of laughing at me like, oh, manager, what you a manager? It wasn't cool, fam. There was no coolness to be a manager, bro. You get me? I see 1 or 2 man that was like manager, but like in the industry. There weren't no street niggas really managers like that. You get me? Obviously you had like Heady One and that they had the, you get me? Adnan and that they had what they was doing, you get me? But there wasn't a lot of, you get me, Kojo fans and them lot, like young babes. Do you know what I mean? Bro, they weren't crazy like street niggas in like. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So yeah, bro. Like, cause I remember, Bram. I remember it like yesterday. I was still in open jail quickly, and Cadet was performing at Wireless. This is how you know how calm it was, yeah. Cadet was performing at Wireless. Young'un was performing, I came on one of Cadet's pluses, me, Young Philly, and a few others. Bro, Young'un was bringing out Notes and Fredo. Bro, Fredo came there with like 1-2 man. Like to perform. Do you get me? So in my head, like, this is how you know it's not even the streets are not in the music scene. You get me? Because bro, 5 years down the line, bro, I went to fucking Wireless, bro, and I see fucking 50 man here, 50 man there. Bro, imagine, like, bro. Like, and in my head I was like, raw.
This is what's going on.
This is what's going on. And I get it. You get me? I see Tion Wayne with like 40 man. See Fredo with like 40 man.
Yeah, but obviously you get me. You got to come through with the goons,
of course, but what I'm trying to say to you is 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it wasn't like that. Like, man could just, like, I think that it was more better vibes, innit? It wasn't ganged off, innit? Do you know what I mean? So obviously, obviously, no one don't want to take a L, innit? So I get it, innit? But no, I get it, innit?
Bro,
you get me?
It's dark, innit?
When you obviously when you lot are going just bare man, innit? So
everybody does the same thing,
innit?
You know
but it made me realize how the music scene kind of evolved, like it changed. You get me? Even with Digdat, like him coming through, it when I was in it, it wasn't like as ganged off, and then I think maybe man's USP, what man done, a lot of like man started becoming managers and artists, and do you know what I mean? And obviously, the more market share grew, and more drill started popping. So there was a lot of artists doing well. Obviously, Digga at that time was in jail.
Yeah, that's what
he was in jail.
Bro, do you know that's funny? Yeah, because I remember coming from when I was in ISIS. I bought a set, like a Bluetooth set, innit? Bearing in mind, when I was in Wailing before, I weren't really, just listening to radio music. Man, I weren't really listening to what was going on. For a hot minute, man, I was in block, or man, I was getting shipped out, so man, I weren't really listening to music. Then when I bought that set in ISIS, come to Scrubs, man's patting up in ISIS, man, I don't really have a match like that, man. Come back to Scrubs, man's got a Marty. The man them showing me. This is when the man them showing me. The man them showing me Melly, like obviously American news, YNW Melly, like Little Bait, like all, like them times I don't really, they know
coming up then, innit? They was coming up then,
Man's, and the worst thing is, man's listening to you. I can't remember what other UK rappers, but I remember Digdat. I remember that when I was in jail, because I come back to Scrubs for another case. When I was on trial, I was hearing he made a couple tunes, obviously Air Force and some next other tune. And I was thinking, Ray, who's this you? You get me? You get me? So. Yeah, but it makes sense, innit? Around them times, innit?
Yeah, around them times, bro. So obviously that's kind of like man's intro into the scene. You get me? But obviously, at the time, I'm thinking, yo, man's in a home run. Man's trajectory is just flying. You get me? Man ain't taking no L's. You get me? But then slowly, bro, I started realizing, like, bro, niggas are not happy for man, bro. They're trying to bring man down. They're jealousy, bro.
You reckon? Like, so basically, around whoever was around you was feeling that type of vibe.
No, it's not that. But man's feeling it on the internet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but from what, random people or from niggas that you actually know?
Bro, it's always random people. But you kind of bro. It's niggas that man knows, bro. They're just on burner accounts, fam.
Bro,
that's where it is.
But you know what's mad though?
Get me?
Because. Like, that's wet, bro.
Bro,
like,
that's what it is.
Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't think even when it comes down to youths that don't like man, I don't think them niggas would do that. Would go on the net.
Bro, you'd be
and,
surprised.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a joke.
You don't
thing,
think
bro.
that, but people start saying certain things, and you're like, raw. How does man know that?
I know.
You get me?
But you know what it is? It's just, I always say this to people, your best weapon is silence. You see, when you you talk too much, bro, you be surprised, bro. There's certain things in life that man's been doing, and man's thinking, yo, like, so
it's rubbed me out. Do you know what? It's rubbed me out in the past where man's always acted on things or always had to retaliate. You get me? And it's like people just saw man as a bully, or they just didn't like man. It took man some time to like now. Obviously, I'm just me, bro. Like, I banter, just whatever. You get me? There's nothing too serious. When a man's sending shots for arms, bro, it's only banter. I'm not, it's not like, man, don't, like, it's cool, man, bro. Man's not, it's just banter, you get me? But, I understand. Sometimes you have to have thick skin on social media, bro. Like, man's gone through fucking the trap house, and man's come out, and now man's going through this. bro, it's a big transition, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
It's hard to stop doing something that you're accustomed to as well, innit? You get me? So I fully understand.
Yeah, bro. And that's obviously, so that's kind of, man, just not started noticing. And when man was starting to get real money, that's where a lot of things started messing up. People started getting into people's ears. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Everyone, bro, we've made it out of the hood. We made it. Why do we want to be bad boys?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Why?
Black people.
Why,
See,
fam?
black people, sometimes I think to myself, black people, I love you guys, man, but sometimes I think we're not smart. We're not smart. I'm smart. Well, I say, you get me? God bless me. You get man smart. But it's like sometimes I think to myself, bruv, like, why is man even moving like that? You can't see, some people can't see the bigger picture. You get me?
They can't, bro. But then it's like, the niggas that are on the streets that are around, man, that maybe they're making the team look strong and whatever, man's got it on them and whatever, they're the people that are in man's ears. So then, but not everyone has to play their own position, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? But it just is what it is. And obviously, I don't need to keep on repeating myself, but obviously the breakdown of communication with me and Digdat, bam, it happened, and then obviously we parted ways. You get me?
So yeah, because look, I don't really know about that situation. So what? So cool. You said that you was you managing him, or was you in the marketing thing?
No, I managed.
You managed him, innit? So yeah, so at the time when he was releasing all them bangers, Air Force, the other tunes, I can't remember their names. Yeah, you was, and then when did you stop managing him?
Yeah, I managed that from the first track, Cells and Joints, Tactics, H-Style, Air Force, till when we dropped the first project, 8 Mile. Then from 8 Mile, he sacked me.
He sacked you?
Yeah, he sacked me.
So in that whole time, how was things going? Things must have been running smooth.
Of course, things were running smooth. What I thought things were running smooth. I fucking got him signed for £1 million, bro. Got him moved, made the labels pay.
So that was it.
Made the labels pay for him to live in a mansion, bro. Like everything. So I thought, yeah, man, you get me. But obviously,
so that means you must have been chopping, then, isn't it? Like that around when if he was getting, if your man, because obviously I swear with this manager thing, it's like cool. Obviously, you write a contract now. You do this.
There was no contract, bro. Man, no one did teach man to. Like, I just thinking like, bro, man's family, innit? Like, bro, like, man's locked in, innit? Like, we know what it is, innit? Man's investing my money to get you to where you need to get to. Obviously, I don't want to tell man about contracts like that. And it was like, we're locked in, we're making money. Like, do you know what I mean? We was making money, bro. So it's like, but it got to a point. But what I kind of realized down the line, and obviously everyone makes their mistakes, innit? But what I kind of realized is like, even with the fans, bro, like I kind of noticed, like, because I spoke about the what me and Digdat, like what happened with me and Digdat on a podcast, that was the best thing that I could have done, bro, because it was like, I'm back living at my mum's house on a blow-up bed. I got this nigga signed for $1 million.
Yeah,
of course I'm gonna be fucking angry.
So
people are saying, "Oh, did you see the podcast? What Bounce had done to Digdat?" Of course I'm gonna be angry, bro. What do you mean? If anyone got flipping bumped for 6 figures, you're gonna be more than angry, bro.
So wait. So you're telling me from that you didn't see nothing?
No, I received like 10%. So I've received the first. So you don't get paid full.
No, I hear that. But
you get paid in advances, innit? So the first project got out, innit? You get me? So from the first project, I've received like, it was like 350K. The second project was more, innit? And that. So I received 20% of the 350. You get me? Obviously, but you see what happens now is like, you see in business, bro, you do any deals, you get your percentage from the businesses that you've done. So anything moving forward, it's nothing to do with you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So the next project, you get me? That's what you get your percentage. You honor your percentage, you part ways. You get me? Next project's about to in motion. You get me? There was no bam. Like, oh, nah. Man's not saying, bro, you don't, the business, like, from at that time, if COVID wasn't there at that time, I reckon I would have gone back to jail, bro.
Okay.
I'll be real with you, you get me? So, man, thanks God that COVID came, and obviously, man, kind of worked on more things. And yeah, I was at my mum's, I was in the block bed, but it was COVID, you get me? And I kind of figured that out, and man's in the position that man's in now. I just kept on going.
So wait, so this must have been 2020, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely
2020, I think, yeah. You get me? So, But when I realized, bro, like, fam, like, even now, like, man's not angry with him, bro, because it's like, man's done scumbag things back in the day. Man's jerked people, man's bumped people, man's friend people up, man's took their grub. You get me? So it's like, especially when you got people in your ear. You get me? You got people in your ear. So it's just like that's how I see it.
Yeah.
When you got like people that I don't know, like, bro, you see the generation, bro, below man, like how many years below man is like is a bit different. You get me? Obviously, some people, bro, some people's morals and some people know that loyalty is everything. You get me? That's it. We're locked in, even though we argue or whatever. That's what it is, and you get me? That's just what it is. So yeah, man. Obviously, not going into too much detail, but it's like, yeah, bro. Like how I saw it is like we're all on license. We're all trying to progress.
We're trying to elevate.
Yeah, we try to elevate. We've never seen these highest heights like what we've done. Man's paved the way. Even when I spoke in the podcast, man educated, gave a lot of gems to up and coming managers, artists, how to structure their stuff. You get me?
Yeah.
So and then man got done over. Man was people were happy about that. You get me? But
people was happy.
Yeah, I was happy, fam. My man's brethren. Bouncer lost his artists. Like man's, you know, fam. But at the same time, it's like, you know, when you, luckily, I built up my own PR, fam. So it's like every time he was doing what he was doing and whatnot, I made a documentary. I spoke about it. I've done this. I'm marketing myself. You get me? So even if the artist ever left, I still had my own infrastructure in place. You get me? And that's kind of what made me. Every time I worked on a project, whether it was Wicked and Bad, whether it was Little Man, whether it was this, if you look back, it's not that I was the best manager. I just always documented myself. If you what do you see Posty doing now? Posty's now jumping on podcasters. He's doing Thoughts in the Cullinan. He's building up his own PR. But I'm just building up his PR. My PR's already built. You get me? So I've always been talking about documenting how I've done something. So people's always followed my journey more in an entrepreneur way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's what kind of kept me here. If I didn't, and all of that was going on, I didn't, I'd be finished, bro. So, I'd be finished.
Nah, perseverance, fam. You got me. So you did the right thing, innit? You know
no, of course.
I look at you now, you're reaping the benefits.
No, man's grateful, bro. And it's like, man's always here to give back to the culture. Man's always here. Man's always got time for up and coming, bro. I realized, is there's a disconnect. You got the flipping, you got these gatekeepers, bro. You get me? You got the gatekeepers. They'll smile. Man's a threat to all of them. And they know man's coming for all of them. Like, because man has what they can't do. I can build up an artist from no followers, nothing, and build them up into something. Man can sign 50 of them, bro. All I need is my team. We've got capital. You get me? We've got investment. Build them up. What happens? When you sign them, you start building them up. The labels, the distribution, they start reaching out to these, man. Nah, man, we're good. We don't. What is it that we need from you? We don't need anything. We've got our own marketing infrastructure. We can put on great campaigns better than you. We have the world to showcase it. We have the internet. We have an infrastructure to market and advertise. So what do we need? What are you gonna give us a flipping 80-20 record deal? We don't need that. We've got capital ourselves. Do we need to come to the office? Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's in my head. So then what happens is, and I see it. This is why with me, you will start seeing all the big boys. They don't really champion me, bro, because they know that man can potentially change the game. So in my head, I'm saying, I'm an advocate for up and coming. No matter how big man gets, up and coming artists, up and coming influencers, personality. I'm building a team to develop them, and we're gonna build our own stuff, fam. Everything come from man's own thoughts, bro. Wicked and Bad doing this from man's own thoughts, bro. The only thing that people lack is capital. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
So, true, isn't it? That's
do you know what I'm trying to say, bro?
Because I can't lie, bro. There's a lot of people. There's people out here that might be brass, or they might be, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got that much stats. But if you gave them $1 million, $5 million, some people will blow everything. Or blow majority of it, or not, or just, you know what I'm saying? You won't do nothing with it. And then or let it sit there. Some people invest in certain things. I'll flip that $1 million or $5 million into $100 million, bro.
And they'll keep on doing it, innit?
You get me?
But this for me, it's like, okay, cool. I know the position that I'm in, and I know what I need to do. So I'm just buying my time, but I know, okay, cool. If I've got this, if I'm linked to a hedge fund, and I've got this capital, this is what I'm gonna put into this to help grow the culture.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on in the culture there, well done. I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on up and coming. I'm focusing on podcasts like this. Do you get me? How can I help to? What can I do here? What can I do here? What can I do with artists? Because once man starts growing them up, bro, for one, everything's business, bro. So everyone contracts, everyone knows what they're in. Do you know what I mean? We're very understanding. So when these boys start coming in, they're already tapped in, bro. Nah, we're good. We're good. They're all right. They're in better deal structures. They're good. We're making money. We know how to do. We've got everything going. Their whole infrastructure. Because what happens with these people, bro, is everyone wants to sign artists or the next big thing, but no one don't want to develop them.
Yeah.
So what's the point of an A&R then?
You get me? Yeah.
Man saying A&R. What's the A&R then?
To be honest, I don't even know about these technical terms. What's that
Bro,
again?
Bro, you see, breaking it down, I don't even know, like Lloyd Murray, my brethren, he broke it down what it actually means, he broke it down, but I'll just tell you, like, A&Rs, what they do, they'll listen to, so they'll hear an artist's sound and be like, okay, cool, I want to put this artist on this beat and put this person to feature this, tweak this, get this person to mix it, have a listen to it, might put a remix on it, do you know what I mean? That's kind of A&Ring.
Yeah.
Or listening to their sound, having a look at their numbers, bringing them into the office, saying, let's talk further. Do you know what I mean? So, but for me, it's like, I see all of this, but I just stick to the work. Like, I've done loads of experiments the past couple of months, and the experience it's done very well. It's made certain artists that man's working with do crazy numbers, and now he's had 7 label meetings and this, that. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? So it's like, but it's that about building that whole infrastructure and keep on doing it and then just staying in man's lane, bro. I live in Dubai, so my ceiling's not the UK, but I come from the street, so I'm more open armed to help our culture. You get me, my bro?
No, it's only alright, man. You know what it is? I've realized there's some people, I don't blame them anyway. There's some people are selfish, some people are not selfish, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? In this aspect, I feel like it's good to be selfish in a certain type of aspect. But then when it comes down to like making it or having like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, capital or income, like to, you know what I'm saying, try and give something back to the community or do, you know what I'm saying? Did you get me?
Course,
like a lot of people, there's some people that actually genuinely want people to succeed. And there's some people that will be around a man and they don't want him to succeed, but then it looks like they, you know what I'm saying? The bro, lifestyle, you get me?
Look, they tried to come for Stormzy the other day, Bro, all he said, all he said is like, look, he said that he's given scholarships or whatnot to like the culture, innit? The black people, innit? But it's like,
these type of news,
but it triggered a lot of people. But it's like, bro, like, why is that even true? Why is it triggering you for? Like, we deal with things hard anyway. You get me? So why is it triggering you? You just got a brother that's trying to just support us. Maybe he shouldn't have said it like that. You get me? But bro, he's not racist. You get me? He's not racist. Look how much things he does. You get me? He's flipping just done a tune with Chase and Status, bro. They just been doing #1. So man. But obviously, I realized, man, this is what happens. 1 minute they celebrate your success, #1, the next minute they're trying to tear you down. You get me? So
that's why you gotta be smart, man. Have a good spirit of discernment, because you gotta know, like, you know what I'm saying, you know who to keep in your company, bro.
No, you
Big
do.
Man thing, quick, go left. You know what I'm saying?
You do, man.
Like my mom always says to me that, like, Rare, show me your friends and I'll show you, innit? You get me? So you gotta be rolling the same type of caliber, innit? Not to say you're gonna have acquaintances that are not like really, but it's them. You're not. They don't know nothing. It's just this high by, you're right. You get me? But man.
So bro, like, flipping. Obviously, that's kind of man's like where I'm at the moment from like returning back into music and whatnot. Just seeing certain things, but bro, separately is like man's never even. Obviously, this is the first time me and you, but to get me. So obviously with reason, obviously we've got the link through Taze. Taze is man's brother.
My boy Washington.
Yeah. Get me? One thing I'm pissed about is obviously I'm pissed that Taze and Russ are not friends no more. I know there's little politics over there and there. I get it. But obviously them two, that's how I kind of linked. So it's like I got relationship with Russ, I got relationship with Taze. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? And both of them, I'm locked in with both of them. But obviously, I know there's bare little politics, bro. That's just how it is, fam.
Bro, this is how it is in its life, innit? Obviously, bro. You know what it is? It's like, obviously, at the end of the day, you see me. I'm not, even when it comes down to people that don't like me, and I might not like them. You see me, I'm a very open-minded person. And in a mad way, I want everybody to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
That I don't, you get me? Like, so it's like, bro, obviously, it's mad. Like, sometimes you think, oh, what if this never happened? And you know what I'm saying? Them man will still rock with each other or whatnot, or you know what I'm saying? It was all cool, but fuck it,
don't you find sometimes like, is it too far gone? Sometimes is it too far gone? Cause it's like, bro, like, what age does it stop?
Yeah, do you know what's funny? Yeah, I always say this to people as well. This is why it's like, if you're living a certain type of life, the best you can hope for. Obviously, look, you see London. Me personally, I got my plan. Same way how you said you got your plan and whatnot, I got my plan. And my hometown is obviously, man's from Ghana or whatnot. Same way how you want to be situated mainly over there. I'm trying to be situated in Africa and Asia, and just fly back to England when I when I want to, or what, you know what I'm saying? Of course. Going to England will be a holiday, innit?
Yeah, of course.
You get me? So if you're living a certain type of lifestyle, it's like the best you can think of is like, red, get rich, pattern up, fuck off, and get in a place where nothing can't happen to me. I'm situated. You're not even bucking no one. And then you're gonna get to that place where you might even buck a man. And it's like, what are you gonna do? Just get him down or smack him up? What's the point? You're situated. You're rolling with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't even do nothing to you.
But let me ask you a question, bro. When you was in jail, who had you? That's what you got asked. Like, out of the 100 man that man rolls with, no, we can. Every jail man, every man, that is from the streets, that is from a circle, that's from a gang or whatever you want to call it. When you go to prison, just ask them a question. Out of 100 man that you rolled with, how many people had you?
Obviously, me personally, I never rolled with 100 men, so I can't. You get me? Attribute to that, but I know what you're saying. That you've got a wide spectrum of niggas, but when you go to jail, more time. I was even saying this to my nigga the other day. Girl will do more for you than your own brethren. You get me? But me personally, when I went to the can, obviously my certain, you get me, my real niggas, they let. Cause see me, I'm a type of bread. If my brother goes to the can, I'm not gonna wait for him to shout me. Cause me personally, I would never shout no one for bread. You get me? It's just man will call me, or they'll even link a man's marge, get slapped by some peas, or just or you know what I'm saying?
Little things, innit?
You get me? Saying so.
Just pop round.
But from there,
send
you
pictures.
know,
Pictures mean everything, innit?
This is what I'm saying. But from there, you know what's funny? I say that certain actions, you know, if someone like, if you was in a mad accident, certain people, so our next man will go to the net, be like, yeah, man, like, hope my boy Bouncer recuperates, and the next man will actually, that's close to you, but will checking on your frat, calling your mom, like, how is it? Do you need me to help you out, do some shopping? You know what I'm saying? You get me? So from these type of actions, it might not sound that deep, but you can tell who's really, because the bread that's going to help your mom and do all these things is the same bread that's going to be sending you change in the can. Then has the next bread that's talking about helping you, I hope you recover. He ain't going to be, you know, he's going to be airing your calls when you're in the can.
Because for me, it's like, bro, I'm 35. I can't have ops, fam. I'm 35, fam. But obviously, look, man's environment that man's in, it's like, man's bro Smokes is here. He's a lot younger than me. You get me? So the only thing I can do is advise him and guide him and mentor him. But his situation is a lot different because it's kind of techie still. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
This is what I'm saying. So it's like, if you put yourself, I always say this to people, if you put yourself in a certain type of scenario, then this is gonna happen because you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, or you could be at the right place at the right time, or you could be moving or dressing in a certain type of way. When you stand out and you just, and you're like, certain man will just walk, like obviously certain niggas want to do this, but let's just say if I went somewhere and start walking around like a sitting duck, I might just get slapped, or someone might just come out of nowhere and just get you down. You know what I'm saying? So it's about being smart and taking precautions. If you know that it's because there's two type of niggas. There's a nigga that's gonna go out every day wanting to have a problem and get something down, and then there's the next man that's just slowly just cutting through this. You get me? Man can't see him if you see him. You know what I'm saying? And then a man will just elevate and get out. And that bread that's actively trying to, you get me, is probably going to end up in Habsy, innit?
So like, obviously, when man was, it's mad
but sorry to cut you off, it's mad because there's certain breads that if you see, even like, let's be honest, there's certain bears that if you're gonna see, you're gonna set it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't.
of course.
Like,
You can't.
like you might see them from far and be like, "There's no, I have to spin it."
Yeah, yeah.
Or it's
yeah.
gonna be like,
You have to.
he can't be in my personal space. I'm gonna have to chin him. You get me? So,
but do you know what? Do you find? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That man that you got mad, like he's a mad up to you. You end up going to prison. You end up going on the same wing. Something happens. You end up becoming friends.
No,
and
no.
You see,
you say no. Hell no. Wait, listen. You see one thing, and you know it's funny. It's a good thing you said this, because this has come to my mind. I realized, see, when I was in jail, yeah, when I was doing like my little birds,
yeah,
I clocked this about South niggas. Because you see me, I'm a bear. Even the man them always say this to me. They say, "Bro, this guy." If you don't know where I am, I'm in Northwest or I'm in South or something, innit? You get me? So I realized that like certain youths, like, so how can I explain this? So I bucked a man. I remember I was in Phelps. I wasn't even there for that long. I bucked a man. Come on, where are you from? I think he's from Lewisham or something.
Yeah.
And he's had a next Slagan that was from, I don't know, somewhere in Lewisham or whatnot. And they bucked each other in the wing. And then a couple days later, man are telling me they're cousins and that. You get me? And I'm thinking, bro, come on, man. This is like, what's going on? You get me?
That's what happens. No, but what I'm saying to you, is cool. I know.
I could never have personal beef with someone, or someone really being an op and then go to jail. And we don't, West Youths and Northwest Youths, we don't.
What's the level of it though? It's like, okay, if people haven't passed, but there's no way back. If there's no passings, but it's just, and you're a man, bro. You're a main youth from your ends, bro. Man, I'm listening to you.
Of course.
So it's like, bro,
see me, I'm just keeping it real of what, because look, you see me, I preach nothing but positivity.
Yeah, of course.
You get me? But man, just keeping it real. You can't just say to a youth, "Oh, X, Y, and Z," like it's not really that deep. Because obviously, what a man's saying is right, but in their mind, it's just like chatting to me a couple years back. I'm not hearing that. If I'm bucking that person, but so like, man's not gonna just sit down and be like, "Oh, this is how you should be moving." I'm gonna advise and be like, "Yeah, X, Y, and Z. This is what man would do because man's been through X, Y, and Z." But if you move like this everywhere, you're not going to benefit. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to reap the benefits. You're going to go habs or something. Man's going to happen. So, like, but at the same time, I understand, innit? You get me? Because man been through a lot of situations.
In time, though, things like time, like for example,
time changes.
Someone could slap on you, and it's like, okay, he slapped him and he didn't harm man, whatever. 10 years down the line, you ain't seen this person. You bumped into this person. This person said, "Bro, I'm a changed man. What happened?" Bro, and gone to shake your hand. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Obviously, you see me, I'll always be wary, innit?
Of course.
Because, like, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm not going to talk too much, but there's certain youths man's done things to that they've wanted to be, like, basically bless it with, man, innit? You get me? And man's thinking, bro, that man done you up. Like me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mad thing. Like, man can't really trust you. I put niggas in jail like that, and niggas flipping on the roads, innit? You get me? And I'm thinking, but obviously, like, the old me, and man's done it before, man will just do you up again, or man would thinking, nah, man can't, I can't, you get me? But it's like, you gotta keep your surroundings aware and understand that, cool, it can go left, but obviously, you're not the one to incite it, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you get me? Man. Especially if a man's not trying to, is watering it down, or you don't, you gotta say, like, because people, you can leave the past in the past. That's another thing about black people. We're very, we have a lot of pride, and the main things that why certain things happen is because of man's pride, isn't it?
No, of course.
I've seen a situation happen where a man's, this was a joke thing as well. A man got into like a little argument or something. A man said something, and a man was a dread as well. The bear had dreads. A man said something like, I'm not even gonna say what he said. He said something mad rude about getting him down and doing something to his dreads. And I remember we're standing next to him, but these times I'm cool with both of them. I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, make it, you get me, calm. My next brother said to him, "Oh no. Man, nah, I wouldn't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, I wouldn't. See, as soon as he said that, my brethren was sprinting. He ducked him down, caught him, and savaged him. Beat the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if he didn't say that, I don't think he would have done that. He would have just kept his cool.
Pride,
he was keeping his cool for a very long time. And as soon as my man said that, he activated. I was like,
pride, man.
You get me?
But yeah, bro, like I say, first time, obviously, bro, the first time I actually locked in and see you with that situation online, you get me? And obviously your head was you
yeah, man, there's a joke, man. I was bold, man. But you know what it is, from that situation, I feel like man can do the bold thing still. Like, I don't know, you get me? Like, I always thought, nah, man can never do the bold thing, but as long as man's got a beard, some people, if they ain't got a beard, then it's a mad thing. You get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it suits them furthermore, but more time now. But man.
And bro, like, obviously, I took in some of the stuff you said that it was deep. You get me? And then obviously, bro, it was just nuts, fam. Like obviously the circumstances, and then obviously everything around that. You get me?
Yeah, no, it's
like
crazy,
how much?
Innit?
How many times did you get shot?
8 times, man.
8 times.
Yeah, you get me? God willing.
Bro,
Man's
you're
blessed,
here
man's
now.
here, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, alhamdulillah, man. Do you have any, like, is there any side effects or, bro, like, even, like, on a PTSD sort of thing, bro? Cause
bro, you see me? Like, you know what it is?
Do you know what it is? Black people don't like speaking. Like, this is, like, therapy shit. You get me? So it's like...
Honestly, you see God. God is good. And this is why it's mad. Because I think about... You know, sometimes I have just, like, I deep bare things. And I think, like, how was man moving like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, in that scenario... Like, a next man would have been missing. You get me? And it's like, sometimes I think to myself, like, even the way man was breathing and the way, like, man was moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just, like, bro, it's a blessing, innit? So, like, and I can brush things off easily. You know what I'm saying? Man's done a lot of things. And just like, you know, certain men are gassed over doing something. A man's not really gassed over doing it. It's like, yo, this is just normal, their life man's living or a mad situation that man's done. So it's like, man, I was just thinking... Like, for me to just move calm and to just not, like, have trauma like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, just like, yo, it's just... Sometimes I even forget that it happened. It's happened. I'll be honest.
Is there any health things that, like, has it affected anything to do with your body? Like, or you find...
That's what I'm saying, man. Obviously, man's got the big T on that, but, you know, we had gym earlier and that. You get me? Chest with my nigga Os. But, But yeah, man, like, bro, that's why it's mad. Because sometimes I think about it, even when I'm in the gym with a man and I'm doing certain things, I'm like, bro, I don't understand this. How are you moving like this? You get me? What's in the fufu that you're eating? But you get me? But it's God, innit? You get me? That's why I always, you get me? I big up my Lord and Savior, and I just always just push for this positive thing, innit? Because, bro, at the end of the day, as you said, man will listen to me, innit? Because, and that's the main reason why even that happened, and I done that interview, because I was thinking, yo, man's patterning up, man's starting doing podcasting, man's from day one. If you ever saw my first podcast, man's always, you know, certain man, they're talking about a certain, don't go to say, man laugh, man joke, man talk about certain, man's from the roads, and you can take the nigga out of the hood, but you can't take that hood out of the nigga. So obviously, man's gonna talk in a certain type of way. That's me, innit? You get me? But man always pushed the positivity. You know what I'm saying? And I always from day one. So when man got cornered and whatnot, like, and man was just healing mad miraculously, I thought to myself, nah, man, I need to, you get me? Like, man started hitting me up like, yo, you're the bro, this is like a 50 Cent thing. Even my mom said it to me. My mom was like, man, this is just a, you get me? Like, what? But even on a different spectrum. So I said, you know what? The day I think I left the hospital and that, man took that little video. You get me? Because I can't remember, I was running that tune. My brother, she took it with, man. And then, like, I just thought, you know what? Man's going to do an interview. Because you know what it is? In the streets here, a lot of people think that, obviously, doing certain things, they don't know the repercussions of their actions, innit? You get me? And obviously, as a street nigga, you got, like, if man do a mad thing and man get lifed off or man get burned off, man can't sit, obviously, you couldn't feel how you feel. You can sit down and cry, but really and truthfully, you can't sit down. Man will never feel, in every situation I've been in, man will never feel sorry for myself because man's put myself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So this is the life. This is, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So if you move in a certain type of manner, this can happen to you, innit? You get me? So yeah, bro. It's like, man just had to, bro.
Obviously, the situation around it is just mad, isn't it? Even us sitting on the sofa, you get me? Because it's just like, obviously, you know what I'm trying to say? Just like, do you know what I mean? There's loads of things.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. It's a mad thing because I was gonna even say that, but I was gonna talk about, you get me, my man's choosing that. Like, it's mad because obviously, bro, obviously the police, I don't know what's going on in it. You get me? Like, you're nicking innocent guys, innit? You get me? This, so I don't really, like, it's crazy, innit? Like, even the communication from, like, what the Jakes was telling, man, till, and it's mad because, you know, it's so crazy. I was flipping, obviously, man's in Qatar, man's come back. You get me? And obviously, boy, them are always hounding man or trying to hound the man them. These times, man's doing positive things. And man was low key, and then I think the Jakes, they ain't got my contact details. They've called my mom, took them out. They nicked someone for man shooting, innit? these times I'm just here thinking, what? Like, who? You get me?
Yeah.
Cause like, you get me? I'm just thinking,
You
who?
know, yeah.
So when I heard that they bagged my man,
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was thinking, bro, man's like,
Yeah.
man's from West. This youth's from South. You get me? It's her next,
What's
like,
all this about?
Yeah, you get me? So, like, and you know what it is? You see the internet. The internet's a wild place. You just see bare speculation.
Yeah,
bare
of course it
this,
is.
that. So
You
like,
get
it's
me?
like,
Bro, it's like 13, 14-year-olds flipping,
I know,
15-year-olds, like in the comments, bro.
But it's funny because I'm looking at it. It's not funny because, bro.
Yeah.
Free my man, innit? We can't be having innocent.
Yeah, of course. My man's in there innocent. You know what I'm saying?
The truth will always come out.
Yeah.
So you get me. That's all I gotta say about that situation. I don't. You get me? My man. That's a mad thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? That when my man got gripped, I was thinking, bro, that's mad, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's the last person that would have ever. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You get me? But it's just brazy, innit? But my man will be out seeing it. You get me? He has to be.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, like. Even that, cause I remember I done a video and then I was just like, oh yeah, my man, you get me? Man's innocent, you get me? But it's like when I watched your thing and I really took it in, I was just like, raw, like this is like, I don't know, man. Even like mums and like you got a child and like this is what's going on in the streets of London,
bro. It's life, innit? You know what it is,
and you know what it is. I'm like, see the like. The brothers and the youths growing up in the hood. Sometimes, bro, you gone to Qatar, you saw different life there, innit? So it opened up your mindset, innit?
And you know what's funny? One thing about me, all the man them know. You see that year, that year. Obviously, you see me. I'm not really an outside type of guy at it. Like more time, I'm on this. So certain man will go carnival, certain man will fly out. I'm on this flyer now, living abroad. Like, that bare man. Think that, like, I hate this shit, man. You know, I forgot what I was saying, man. Big man thing. I swear down. I think the Maggie might have got to me. Remind me what I was saying. I swear down. Big man thing.
So when you fly out, because I'm saying that, raw, boom. What happens sometimes when you're on license and that, and you're stuck in the ends and you're always on the roads and the block smoking weed, and bro, when you start going to these going to these countries like Qatar, Dubai, Jamaica, Ghana, you start going to these places, your mindset, you evolve. Yeah. You start looking at life different.
That's what I was saying, See what you just said, just reminded me, innit? So cool. Basically what I was saying is that man's not really outside type of guy like that. But that year, 23, man was doing bare things. Man was outside, man's going to, like, man don't really go to Digga shows. Man went to one of Digga shows, man's going party. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like a party type of guy, but I don't know, man. That year we were just lit, you know what I'm saying? So, you get me? And then bow. Man got corned, and then I just like I thought, nah. And that year, man blatantly flew out. Man flew to Ghana a couple of months prior to that year. I thought I need to fly out. So in a short space of time, even the man was out saying, bro, the other day you were just in the hospital, like wounded, and that. Now you're just out here in Qatar in the gym doing mad workouts, going here, driving there, just enjoying life. So it's like man went to, and man even traveled around. Where did man go? Qatar, Oman, Kuwait, Ethiopia. Man was just man just popping up in random countries. You get me? And even one of my brothers had to me, how the hell, like, were you even in Ethiopia right now? What are you doing there? You get me? I'm like, bro, I'm outside, innit? Healing, just resting, you get me? Living life. So I always say to people, there's more to life. A lot of people are they're too engrossed in London. Certain man ain't even been out or traveled, like, around even England, you get me? Let alone the whole world. I
haven't even traveled around England, bro. So yeah, man. And bro, it's just, some people will stay. I went back to Croydon, like obviously I'm from 14 the borough of Croydon. I went to Croydon and I realised, I saw the council, they put all the mad people together. You get me? It's a dumping ground. I started watching. I'm walking into flipping Costa. There's security everywhere. There's security in Greg's. There's security in Costa. I'm like, the security in Costa coffee, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? It's making me think. Like, I'm looking at it. I'm saying, then I'm looking at people that used to go to my school. They're flipping crackheads, bro. I'm looking at them and I'm saying, bro, this could be me. That could have been me. Like, yeah, I done my time in jail, but I just kind of blocked it out and just had to keep on going. I had to stay consistent, bro. I had to stay consistent. Even if I saw no angles or one view. The key to success is just staying consistent and don't be complacent, bro. Keep on doing something, tweaking it, and looking at what other people's doing and start doing it. I wake up in the morning and I look at it and I'm like, bro, I haven't done much. I'm seeing my brethren, Sam Ham, Tyron 1MC. They're streamers, bro. They've been streaming for fucking 12, 14 hours. But people don't see the stream. They've been streaming for years. They only see the end result when they look at the fucking
consistency.
You
bro.
get what I'm trying to say, my bro? So in my head, I'm saying I went to Cred and it made me just kind of grateful. But for me, it's just like I'm happy that I managed to change my mindset. I'm happy I managed to evolve. Man's online saying, yo, my people, or man's with, do you know what I mean? So people don't know me like how certain people know me back then. So I'd rather get disrespected by nerds because man's progressing.
Of
I
course,
don't care,
come on, bro. You're not going to care
what I'm
about
trying to say?
any
But what I'm trying to say to you is like, if that was some other people, like people, a lot of men who I speak to, they're like, bro, I don't know how you do it online.
Yeah, no, bro, trust me.
I don't know how you do it.
People say the same thing to me, or people will say the same thing to the man, and it's like, bro, boy, are you gonna let some bread that you don't know, or even if you do know them, just like, you know what I'm saying, just chat, like, come on, because for that person to even do that, you got the energy. You're using your energy for bullshit, and I'm using my energy to progress myself or go to the gym. You know what I'm saying, do something productive, and you're just there online chatting shit. I could never. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, man, know what I done or who I am or what not. If you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. God bless you. If you do fuck with me and you fuck with me, we're locked in. You're winning because you fuck with me, innit? That's it. You get me? Man's not gonna like any little patty chatting shit. You get it's a different thing if you're in my face trying to chat shit. Then you might have to get spun. But other than that,
but they're not gonna do that though, bro.
Of course, this is what I'm saying. No one, so man, just live man's life.
Man's not gonna say nothing. Bro. People not gonna say nothing, bro. You get me? So I fully hear you, man.
Yeah, trust me, man.
Fully hear you.
Trust me. So cool. So cool. When it comes down to like obviously Digdat, after Digdat, Wicked and Bad. Was that the next like? Or like after the whole thing crumbled with Digdat, whatnot, you went your separate ways. Was you managing other people?
Yeah, I was managing Little Man around just at the same time as Digdat. You get me? So obviously COVID hit, Wicked and Bad come, and then do you know what it is? It was cool for Bouncer to build people and them to leave him. That's what started happening, and that's what kind of now. That's why I'm so.
But you gotta expect it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when you actually deep it, not like you know how it goes, man. So it's like you make your P's, you do what you're doing, do everything. You get me? So if a man wanna fuck off and do their own thing, then more luck to you, innit? But I think it's just a mad trait. It comes from slavery, bro. I think it comes from slavery, man. The house nigga, the field, like it comes from there. No, it's true, bro. Because it's a mad trait. Because it's like not like cool, but it's crazy. Because it's like there's more cultures that are mad loyal. You get me? I've got a lot of Asian friends. To me, bro, they've never done nothing mad to me. I got a lot of white friends. To me, they've never ever been disloyal to me. They're just that's not in their mindset. But the brothers now, like there is. But the brothers now, there's. Fam, come on. How many people have you seen do scumbag stuff? You think you two are bridges, but you built it now because you're winning. You've just fucking. It's crazy, isn't it? Bro, that's what we do, fam. And then we just get me. But that's what I'm saying. Man can't put me in that category because man's never moved like that. So I just thank God that man's had that type of mindset, and the people that man's around had. You got to learn from situations, isn't it? That's what I always say. So it's like sometimes obviously man wouldn't want that to happen, but it's like man's happy that certain things have happened because look at how man's moving now, or look at, you know what I'm saying, there's certain people like man like cool, let's just say man's got a certain amount of money, then there's the next person they got more P's than me, and obviously the next man would hate on that person, be like fuck that, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. And these times, see, when I see someone, even if I don't know them and I see them doing well, I'll be like, yo, how is my man making a bag? Or like, man, respect how he's doing it. Can I, you know what I'm saying? Everyone sees that attribute to me. The oldest. So I'm 7 years older than you. I'm older than you. Can see watching you guanin, man's in the ends, bruck, fam. Evil eye. You trust me. No, I can imagine. I'll be the ones that have these fake accounts start talking shit about the man, bro. But it's like you're just an ultimate clown. But bro, there's no way out for them. They don't care about that. That's that, like, trust me. And then some of them will just do it openly, just be like, all right, just that clown, like. But in your head, you're just like, fucking, when I see that, man. Do you know what I mean? Bro, in your head, you're just like, bro,
You're trying to think this way, but it's like the devil's just whispering in your ear. It's bro, we're human beings, isn't it, bro?
But you know what it is? I always say to people, yeah, I say this to girl, I say this to Brett, I say this to everybody. You see someone who can control like, no disrespect to my lovely females, yeah, but I feel like you females, like, their emotions control them more time with men. We can control our emotions, but obviously there's men out here that, and I know a couple of them that clearly can't control their emotions, and that this could be in an aspect with a girl, or it could be like in a situation with, let's just say, man buck someone that, like, imagine man buck someone in the beta space, someone that man want to get down, they want to get man down. That person's not doing that, and because it's a mad thing, that it's bait. Yeah. You know that, bro. If you do something to this rare, you're gonna go to the can. But it's like you can't control your emotions. Anger just sets in and it outweighs everything, and then you done him on the mains and you're burned it off. And there's bare man like that are in jail that
stubborn,
have regretting their actions. You get me?
Course.
So, and that's all comes down with controlling your emotions, isn't it? Yeah. You get me? So I feel like if you're able to separate that, because look, I understand that, like, in life, I come out of my mother's womb by myself. Yeah. You're gonna have kids, you're gonna have virgins, you're gonna have this, but some people can't wrap their head around the concept that brer might not be loyal to me in the long run, or that brer might snake me, or that person might snake me, or this girl might do da. When you can detach yourself from people, even people close to you, even your parent. Like, when I mean detach, I mean, like, if something goes left, your emotions ain't gonna just run rampant, and you're gonna lose control. You're gonna understand that, yo, this person's hurt me, this person's violated. Let me compose myself. Let me know that, yo, let me learn for this, and look, I always have love with this person, but I can't deal with that person like how I dealt with that person before. You get me? Once you can control your emotions like that and start just going mad, then you'll be able to, you get me, see the bigger picture and pattern up, and not put yourself in situations where niggas are gonna do you dirty. No, 100%. That's how what life lessons taught me.
Bro, for me, I do everything with good intention, and whatever happens, God's got me, man. Do you know what I mean?
That's what man say as well.
Whatever happens, God's got me. Like, anyone that does anything bad, everything will just happen, bro. I used to do bad shit. I just ended up going to prison.
This is what I'm saying. You get me? What you put out into the atmosphere comes back.
Bro.
You sow. You
know what I mean, bro? So it's just one of them ones. But yeah, Wicked and Bad. We built Wicked and Bad. We still got that infrastructure. Obviously, where I moved to Dubai, man's bringing it back in the new year. Obviously, we're in talks with Saudi. We're kind of building it into the UAE and then some of the UK. Obviously the boy Taze, you get me, boxed on there, you get me.
Come on, man. I remember that still.
I know you.
Him and Lips.
Yeah, I know a lot of man. I thought Taze was the underdog, and he turned up. He turned. A lot of people said that he won that fight.
I know, innit? Me personally, it's a bit. I think he kind of won that as well, innit? But obviously, I wasn't there. I wasn't one of the judges, innit?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I think to myself, like, yo, like, but you see me, like, I don't want to do it, but boy, you never know, innit? You get me? If the bag's right, I want to go on this. Hey, LUGAVELZ in the ring. You want to see it? Hey, don't piss me off.
Nah, bro, that was good. It was a good space, I reckon, for the culture then as well. But obviously,
and it's healthy, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you actually deep it, like, you know, it's mad because on the block, man would do that. Bare man know that on in power, it's like summertime out. Niggas are bringing out the gloves. Man will be there, bare man, and man are sparring. You know what I'm saying? You get me?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, man, sparring, man, smacking, or you know when a man's hitting you with a good one, you're thinking, oh, bro, fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's why the boxing thing, I feel like, you get me.
So that space was good. You get me? Obviously, I do want to run it back a Lippy and a Taze verse 2, but when I come back, I want to make sure we have the right structure. You get me? Ready to go properly. But yeah, man. And then obviously for me, I was on license for so long. I come off license last year, September.
Sorry, down.
Yeah.
I thought you came off license time ago, to be honest.
Nah, obviously the bird that I done was so big. I come off license last year, September. So, like, in last year, May, I just moved to Dubai, you get me? Because I already had phone calls with probation, or I might have to come back. So I just came back for the time and come back.
Yeah, makes sense.
But bro, for me, it's like, obviously with Dubai, it's like amazing there. Hospitality, the connections, you get me? It's no one ain't going in your house to burgle it, you get me? But just call a spade, bro. There's bare road youths over there, bro. So it's not safe. It's not safe for street niggas, bro. Cause it can get really. Do you know what I mean, bro? It can get really techie, bro. You get me, man. They're really getting stopped in that, bro. You get me? Yeah, there's not machine there, but bro, it can get really techie.
It can get techie.
You get me, bro?
That's what I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, fam.
Me personally, like. Obviously, I've been Qatar. It's mad because when I was in Qatar, my brother was like, you would love Dubai, and I love Qatar.
Yeah,
Qatar were just so
more strict in Qatar. Yeah,
you know, like, but it's like how obviously I haven't been to Dubai, but my brother's saying to me in Dubai, like it's more like to go there for obviously clubbing and to turn up and
you can get wet, you can get soaked up, fam.
And what's going on.
You would not even that will never go on the news. They will never put that shit on the news. You think what? And I'll be real with you.
I know for a fact, if I go dubs, I'm gonna go there one of these days. But if I go there, you know what it is? God willing, man's gonna go. Like you ain't really gonna approach me because man, you know, man's rolling with the gorillas anyway. And then it's like
dubs is a place that if you don't want to be seen, you can never be seen. There's so many spots there. You can never be seen. If you go to the bait spots that everyone goes to, you're gonna see everyone.
Bro, I got friends that live there, bro. You get me?
You know what I mean?
It's like, so
you know what I'm trying to say? So
they say the same thing to me.
But it's like, cause everyone will be like, Dubai is safe. It's not safe for street niggas, bro.
No,
that's it. Like it can go. It can get techie.
You get caught and get your ass.
You know what I'm trying to say? Not like you can get techie real soon, like quick. But it's a beautiful country.
You just go in jail as well. The jail there is tough.
The jail there is tough. It is tough. But bro, a lot of things can happen in there, and they don't really give a fuck, fam. You get me? As long as you're not flipping fighting in Dubai Mall or something. But if you're going to these little clubs, the clubs don't really want to call the Jakes because they'll get their thing shut down. So more time it's only the security that's kind of got you. You get me, fam? You get me?
And there's they
don't really, you get me? They'll stop her after that. So it's like you get yanked up. That's it. You got to hold that up, fam. You get me?
No, literally. But it's a different. It's a different. Like, do you think from the start? Did you know that Dubs is where I want to reside?
You know what? I didn't think, but what I did what I felt, it was like I need to leave the country. Like it's crabs in a bucket here. Everyone's in competition with each other. No one don't really like to help each other. I need to just get up and go. Find new people that are into flipping cameras, bro, and mics and that, and become friends with them and say my name is Miles. You get me, my bro? And just adapt in that world. You get me? And just be like a normal civilian. Bro, I get up in the morning, I pray Fajr, I go for road runs, I run in the desert. With no care in the world, bro.
And you know what it is, you see, so when I was in Qatar, it was like December, January times, and what was it? When I was waking up, it was like 28, 29 degrees. So, and it's funny because I said to myself, I want to go there in the summer when it's mad hot, like 45 degrees, and just do a jog and see how, like, man, cope. You know, I was like jogging for like 20 minutes in that heat. Wow. Yes.
But afterwards, it made you feel so good, your anxiety. Like, see us, it's like, see, after that, it made me, like, I started my day correct. You know what I'm trying to say? So in my head, I'm saying, look, that's my mindset. And then being in Dubai is like, man's praying 5 times a day. Like, I'm praying 5 times a day. I'm getting closer to God. So me, as a human being, I'm becoming a better person. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I look, everyone has their vices. I might go to certain brunches and that, but the nightlife has never been me. Don't really care for it, man. Maybe because of prison, bro, it's made me more of an introvert. You get me? I'd rather do reactions, bro. You get me? And just chill in the crib. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? Or just build up man's platform. You get me? But so yeah, man. Yeah.
Dubs, man. No, it's only right. You know what I always say as well? You see these type of hot countries, like when man go there, man just end up like, man's laying anyway, but man just end up looking better. Like, you know what I'm saying? The heat looks good.
Glowing,
the heat
glowing,
flows and
glowing.
looks gooder, man, innit?
Glowing.
You get me? So yeah, man, that's how I'm trying to be like you, man. You get me? Just stay in the heat, bro. I'm gonna be in my section in Africa. If you wanna get lit, come to GH and I'll show you about litness, innit?
Come on, man. Man knows about GH.
Come
Christmas.
on,
everyone forwards their Christmas. Ghana's like,
come on, man.
That's a big space.
And I'll be real with you, that's one thing I haven't experienced. So like, I got some plans and I'm gonna do the mad thing on Christmas Day. Bro. Yeah. You see,
Tell me
it's gonna
one
go
thing,
down
bro.
in history.
Tell me one thing. I don't know if you was in Joe. Did you watch Man and Arms fight? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't watch it. But did I watch it actually? I might have actually watched it, but
bro,
if I watched it, I was in and out.
Okay, bro, the What was the music that he played, bro? Tell me, because it was like a culture-y.
I didn't see. What did he play like a Ghanaian tune?
Bro, I can't lie, bro. See that song that came out, bro?
Yeah.
Don't know, bro. It's like something. It made me hug him. You get me? It made me just hug. It made me perform like that, fam. I don't know what. I don't know what was going on, bro.
I'm gonna watch it just so I can pre the music.
Bro, you have to pre it, fam, because I don't know what. He came out on some tribal shit, fam.
Yeah, he said he was ready to rumble.
Bro, he came out like the ancestors was walking with him. You get me? And I'm just a Jamaican just walking into the ring with no care in the world.
Bro, look, you're forgetting that. I always say this, bro. Jamaica and Ghana, man, we're intertwined. Yeah, so bro, for all we know, you might do ancestry.com and you might be half Ghanaian, bro.
Yeah, bro, inshallah, because brother, you get me, brother. I come like the Jamaican man that's got 10 kids, bro, with no care in the world, walking in, bro, and it was like, bro, shit was real. I was like, bro, I'm gonna fight. Now.
Do you know what? It's mad, yo, because I said this to the man the other day. Me personally, see me, I don't cap. I'll be honest with you. See that fight?
Yeah.
See, when I first watched it, I thought, this book or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get me? Because furthermore, I don't. You know when I watched it, I just watched the beginning because I remember the kick.
Yeah.
You know the first kick that my man done. It just came into my head. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I've never ever watched back that fight. That gives me PTSD, fam.
So down.
Bro, it's embarrassment, bro. Like, yeah, man created a scene, but bro, like, he's pissed with me because he lifts up trees and they'll be like, and they'll be in the comments, you lost against Fat Boy. I can't believe you lost against Fat Boy, man. Get me? So they're even more the people are pissed with me that he lost against me. But I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to build a platform. You get me? But we should have done boxing. You get me? So I was disappointed in myself about it.
Yeah, because I saw it was supposed to be a boxing match. Then
it was him. Because obviously he does the acrobat stuff. You get me? And it's like, for me,
furthermore, this is what I'm saying. I swear my man something about Roy's or something.
So here's my thing. They come back here. So he had a fight last year. And they tested him for steroids and it's come back saying that he's 8 times over the limit. So I reacted to it like, oh shit. So what, man's cheating now? Like, bro, here's me just eating burgers and you're doing voyage. You get me? And he didn't really like that. But there was some random don that reacted to it. You get me? So I just reacted to what he said.
Yeah.
Bro, he started talking about my hairline and rare. You get me? And then. But then, so obviously I done a little video just like banner. I'm just a piss taker, bro. You get me? But I'm just basically saying, bro, look, it's not nice. I honestly, could he come with some more receipts saying that he hasn't taken steroids? I honestly still don't think he's taken steroids.
Oh, so
I don't think he has. You get me?
Not,
but if he has, that's just down to him.
Yeah, only he
I don't
knows,
really
only
care.
God knows. Obviously, you don't.
You get me? But it's just, and I don't think no one else cares. But it's just something to say to pop him down, isn't it? No, it is, isn't it? It's like, man, obviously,
it's true though. It's true.
It's just like, because that's how the internet is. It's like once they've got one thing on you, they will say it to pop you down, innit? So, get me? Obviously, good luck to him. I just put on my story. I was like, bro, like, all fun and jokes aside, man, was bantering with you. If man caused any stress, man, I apologize because man, not really one of them people to affect man's mental health, because that shit happened to me. You get me? And he was one of them that happened to me with little man. But I just like, look, now you kind of know how it feels. But bro, like, any stress that I caused, I apologize. Man's not gonna troll you about it. It's not. I don't even really. I think it's actually cap. You get me? So carry on doing your thing, bro. So yeah.
Yeah, I hope he ain't done that, man. Cause bro, come on, man. He's a fellow Ghanaian, innit? So hopefully, but come on, man. We don't need Roy's. All we need is 5 days a week in the gym. Fufu once a month, yeah? Because if you eat that all the time, it's a mad thing, and it's too much. Now, a big man thing. You see, if I ate that I'm not gonna lie, I could eat that every day. I'll be honest, or twice or 4 certain times a week. Bro, man will be weighty. Man need to keep the agile physique. So obviously, man's not on this violence thing, but if you try and approach me, just be warned, I am fucking niggas up. You know what I'm saying? But man's agile with it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, all you need is, bro, football maybe once a month or once every 2 months. Good protein. Get me the carbs high in fiber. You know what I'm saying? Just do you get me? You'll be looking. The man don't need no roids. The man will always ban it to me, but like, you're on roids or obviously not like that. They know man's thing's natural, but they'll say it as a joke because I feel like Ghanaians were the strongest, innit? In the African continent. That's why I'm just putting it out there, innit? That's what I think. You get me?
Yeah, you're bro. You get me? Man can pick up brick, brother. And brick, man's still going forward. You get me? There's no stop. Trust me.
Nah, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
You get me?
See that? You see when I hear about Polish, you know that Polish, they're strong. Polish, you get me? Or Russians.
Yeah, Russian. Russians, yeah.
What my man's Russian. And the brother ones, the Aki ones, the Khabib ones, bro. You see the Khabib ones,
the
bro.
Khabib ones. No, he is Russian, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like they're from around,
Okay, because I was having a conversation.
You know, like, bro, you see the Khabib ones, they're training in the flipping mountains, bro.
In the cold.
In the cold from like 2. You get me, bro? Don't mess about with them, bro.
No, fam. No, it's crazy. So what you saying? So cool. So when it comes down to this music thing, yeah, flipping, because obviously you do the reactions now, innit? You get me? You always dibbling, dabbling in the music thing, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
So like, as the music scene as a genre from you growing up, like, what is it like? Furthermore, even forget about all of that. What type of music do you rock with, or like from the past? What was the type of music you was listening to when you was young?
Stevie S. You get me? Like that's, I can't lie. Like Stink, Stevie S. We had Heartless Crew. We had So Solid. Like growing up, like PDC. You get me?
So you was you just listening to just UK bres or American?
Like, and then
you must have been listening to Young Jeezy and it.
Yeah, well, we had like Killer Cam, Dipset, like that genre. You get me? After that, it was like a couple years down. Then French and you get me? Max B came through.
So free Max B, man.
Yeah. Free Max B,
wave
man.
legend.
You get me? So we obviously that Dipset. Like, and that, and obviously Jay-Z, and that was like, do you know what I mean? That was, but Dipset for man was like, their movement was solid, fam. You get me? 50 Cent come through, but Dipset's movement was solid. Like you had them all there, like do you know what I mean? It was solid.
No,
so yeah, man. But for me, my come up, like my influence was like Quinny, like Stinks. DVS, like that sort of that sort of like, maybe because obviously that's what man grew up in, but it's like that's what what they're rapping about, that's what they're doing, fam. It's real.
You know it's mad, because you see, like when man was young, when I actually deep in like the music that I was listening to, when I was young, I was listening to certain American niggas, as you say, like French. Gucci, this guy, that guy, and like the UK niggas. Like nowadays, I'm listening to bare like out of towners, like not really London youths. But when I was young, when I was listening to the London Grease, it was just like bare South youths, bro. I'll be real, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, like the Nam youths and that. You get me? Like certain youths from East, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get me?
But
then now, like compared to like how the genre is now, there's just, it's crazy, isn't it? Like when I actually deep and I think about the UK rap scene. Like basically back then it was way harder to blow than like now, innit? Now it's like, you get me? It's out there, innit? Especially in the States as well, innit?
Actually, you know what? Now I listen to a lot of UK music. Like I take it in. Like when someone drops, I would take it in. If Digga drops, if Fred drops, or this person drops, I would just listen to it. If I rock with the actual song, I rock with it. You get me? I don't really have a good history of like, who you listening to in America right now. I don't really know. I'm not really tapped into. Like, I'm more good at music in terms of the marketing space. Like,
I get you.
just give me the product. Let me see what the product looks like. Let me get the product out there. It's like shotting, innit, for me. But I don't do the history behind it. Like, my man, that he come from there to there. Do you know what I mean? I don't really know the history. So yeah.
So, cool. So because look, do you know what I realize here? I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of man, I've been saying it. It's life. I don't really care. I'm not a musician, but there's bare man out here that chat shit, innit? You get me? So let's just say there was someone that was so hard and they're talking the real grease, but they're harder. You know that, this brer can blow. But everything was nothing but cap. He ain't done nothing. He's talking about slapping niggas.
Hey, we seeing that? I'm not saying no names, but we
know.
Seeing that right now?
No, I know.
You seeing that right now as we speak, fam?
Of course, but I'm saying, as being the market, what I'm saying, manager, whatnot, are you signing that, bro?
Yeah, because do you know why? Do you know why I'm signing him? Because even if okay, cool. Even if he was doing it, he's not doing it now.
No, I hear that.
You get it? So what it is like, okay, what is the easy cop out? What's the easy way out? I'm rapping what the man them are doing.
But he's capping. When I mean capping,
bro, that's what people are doing now.
Cool. There's different type of capping. Like, man's not gonna go into names, innit? But there's there's a youth. It's funny because he's rising up right now, yeah, and he's not a nothing. Like he's not a crab, but it's but you see me. Sometimes, yeah, I swear down, like I'm on this positivity thing, but when I look at like certain people that, like, you see something the man them, they can't take in the youths that we don't like, because man's done something to them, or like you know how it goes. Like, man's not taking in their music, but you see me, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking past that, and I will take in if my man makes a banger, or this red makes a banger. I don't like him, but he's hard, isn't he? He's going in it.
Like I said, you gotta understand. I'm 35, so if man's developing an artist that's younger than me and he's rapping that thing, I don't know his history. I don't even know who he's got issues with. I'm only getting to know certain times in the comments. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? So it's like, but bro, I'll be honest with you, 95% that's happening.
No, alright, cool. But my point was, so cool.
Would I take him on?
No, but alright, cool. See the you that I'm talking about. The you that I'm talking about, This
I kind of know, I think I know who you're talking about. You get me?
Yeah, cool.
Like, it's coming up slowly now.
So he's with his guys over there, but because they're doing this group thing, and man are like, you know what I'm saying? Man are pushing his narrative. Like,
he's the face. He's the face of the ends right now.
Yeah, he's around hood niggas though. But obviously, there's other youths that's there in vids that obviously probably can't rap or they're not as good. But like, I would actually want them to like, even though man don't like them youths there, I would want him. I'll be like, why can't you rap? So at least man know that you're a bit on this thing.
But you know what I'm saying? Understand, bro.
Nothing.
You're putting it out to the consumer. You're a consumer, but you're from the streets, fam. So you're not looking at it like Billy's looking at it. Billy's looking at the image and believing everything that's being said. Now, so you got to look at it like that, bro. Are we targeting the majority or the minority? Are we targeting just the hood? Because if we really check it, bro, how many bad boys are from the whole of the UK?
No,
100? What, 200? Like, how many groups or a period of like gangs altogether? What, 10,000, 15,000? So we're trying to target millions of people. Do you know what I mean? That you got these blog pages, bro, that talk on what man's doing, bro, but they're not involved. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? So you got to look at it like, these are the people that bro, the man them not buying man's project, bro. Fam, like the man them's not, but it's just naturally, it's like sometimes, it's not even on purpose, Your friend might drop their project and you're not going on the Apple store or the stores to buy the project for $99. You rather $9.99. You rather put it on your story instead of buy it. But buying it means more than just putting it on your story because we need to get the sales to chart. Do you get it? So it's like, but Michael or Lee is gonna do that, bro. They don't care about. They think you're the things. They just care about the music. Bro. If you're seen doing that shit, bro, you're blacklisted.
No, of course. No,
you're blacklisted. I'm telling you, fam. 100%, like you're dangerous.
I'm not talking about like how like a youth that's actually around hood niggas. I'm talking about, so let's just say around them, bruh. He's not, like, his hood ain't pushing him nothing, but he's talking was, but he's hard. Oh, but you know that when you sign this, bruh, and you start putting him out there, niggas are gonna, the way they're gonna pop down his thing, because they're gonna be like, bro, you're chatting like I'm talking about. He's talking like Snap Capone and them, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking what, but he's not on a crumb. Like, he ain't done nothing. He's just lying. You get me?
Do you know what? For now, at the moment, no, I'll be real with you. At the moment, bro, I'm kind of staring away from like. I'm staying away from that sort of music. Like, I'm more like. The people that are from the roads, the streets, but they're making different sort of kind of music. So I'm kind of staying away from that sort of music. But if I saw talent in him, I would sign him. I would sign. I wouldn't care if he's about it or not, because man come from that world. I don't care about it. I'm just signing him because it's. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's just me being real.
No, I respect it. I respect it. I can't lie. That's just the music industry.
That's just
for
the
you,
music
innit?
industry, bro.
So cool. In this music industry right now, who you saying? Like, because I feel like I've asked bare niggas this question, but I want to see like, cool. And I'm gonna put it for drill and for rap, because those are like the two in our like kind of hood genres. That's the two hood genres, Who give me your top 5 drill and your top 5 rap?
Top 5 drill, Okay, cool.
Like from the You could do it however you want to do it, innit?
So okay, top 5 drill.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Digdat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's he in the
Digdat.
thing?
He's number 1.
He's number 1.
He's number 1 for me, bro. For me, he's number 1 of just how he's come into it. He's what like stuff, how he raps, like what he does. You get me? Like just I'll put him number 1. I'll put Digdat. I'll put Quang Face. I'll put Digga D.
So Digdat first. Quang second.
Quang.
Digga third.
Digga first. Third. I'll put Russ.
Russ number 4.
I'll put. Do you know what it is?
Right. Oh yeah. You're talking about
like I'm just talking about
sales, marketing, the whole shebang, like how they pattern up in it.
And then I'll talk about I'm M12.
That new
M12.
Yeah, that man yeah.
M12 is new.
Yeah, the man of park geeks, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've been watching this thing and I'm like, but I'm not going on like the history. I'm just like, Digga D is when he done what that wait.
Yeah.
That bruv, that was mad. That was even the video. That was a time.
Now I can't you know when I knew it was mad. I was sitting on my bed in the can, and I just heard I heard my voice on the radio. No, I literally turn up the radio, but I'm hearing the end of the tune.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that man talking, whatever man's talking. I was like, because I was thinking, bro, man just done it the other day. Like my man called me and I just done the thing.
Yeah.
You get me? Like done the little whatever you want him to say. And now look, it's on the radio. I thought, ooh. I ain't heard none of that man them shoes on the radio before until I heard that.
That was a moment for the area. That was a moment for the scene. But they were all moments. Like you see, like Digga, Digdat, like Russ, like get me. Even Quang when he took a picture of Ed Sheeran. That was a moment.
I thought they was gonna make a tune. I'm
Bro,
still waiting.
They made a song, but it just didn't get released.
What?
You get me?
No, that would.
I was there, but it's like, okay, cool. That's that side now. Yeah. Now rap. Always like my favorite artist is Dave. Yeah, and he's one of the best. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with DBE. Yeah, DBE is the biggest. Yeah, when it comes to hard copy, forget what you see. These streams manipulated. Loads of things can be manipulated, but cool. Hard copy touring, like you get me. DBE. Am I going on my preference? Your
preference.
So,
preference. I can't even really say that.
Am I going on like
statistics and sales and that? Yeah.
Or am I going on like?
Say your preference first, and then
my preference.
And then for statistics, I just give me the top 2
cool.
or something.
DBE, Dave, DBE, Dave, Pot of Paper, Rimsey, K-Trap.
Okay.
But obviously K-Trap floats like he's not a drill artist. It's like he's a rap, so it's kind of a.
Nah, you know what it is? It's mad. You know what it is? It's true. I shouldn't even said that. I should have just said a rap overall. And it go drill is rap anyway.
But if I had to pick, who's the biggest in the country? Obviously, look, Central's doing craziness.
He's
doing craziness. But I would always pick. I would pick DBE. I would say DBE. Yeah, for what they've done.
They've done the mad thing.
They've done the mad thing. And say anyone else that can sell out 4 O2 arenas, they top them. But I don't think that no one's doing that. Doesn't matter about followers. I just think about core fan base audience. You get me?
No, it's true still. It's true. Yeah. No, the rap scene, you know what it is though? You see the rap scene, even like I'll be honest here, I have to give man accolades. I said it before. Man's got to give Sanchez accolades.
Yeah, of course.
Man, look, man's divulging into all different type of rappers. So look, even like everybody's got to give the man them their accolades. The man them, Digga, Hunt, Sav, like them as a collective, like, you know what I'm saying? Hard. The Cadet and Utes, when they had their little situation. The Bricky Utes.
SR and that. Oh, which ones?
Even all, I'll be honest with you, even from Stabber, from SR to the 6-7 youths, to even like the town youths of their own, because there's loads of them in it. So it's like, I'm just trying to think, like obviously K-Trap, everybody's done their thing, even down to like flipping, even down to Russ. I'll be honest, to Russ, to Fred. Like I'm just trying to think of all the London niggas that's actually, you know what I'm saying, that's done their thing in this music thing, innit? You get me?
But we we have to mention C-Biz. That
Oh,
even
bro.
his entry was like, his wave at that time was a serious thing.
I know, that was crazy. The game is mine. When that tune dropped and all that. But it's mad because you see them man there though. Man was listening to them man there time ago.
Yes.
You get me? Obviously, we're all connected. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, man's listening to Cowboy and them things. Man's jugging, man's doing whatever man's doing. You get me? So, he's been rapping. But it's like, when you hit that certain pinnacle, that certain tune, there's always a one tune that just busts you into the game.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you, even down to flipping Fred, I will never forget this in my life. This is why, obviously, it's like, man always got to give man their accolades, but certain man can never, but I can only respect half of their bars. I can't respect, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, man's from London, man know what certain man to do. Man know, you know what's going on there, but it's like, when man, like, hear some Fugazi stuff or whatnot, it's like, I'll never forget the day I heard, I couldn't believe that my man even started rapping. And I can't lie, I was thinking, what? You see, you know, all the rest of the man was like, oh, this tune's shit. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, this tune's back, this hard. I couldn't believe it. I was in a band though, and the man said to me, what? You know Marvin's rapping? I said, what? I said, what? Obviously, the man didn't know him as that back then. When he first started made that tune, man didn't know Fred. You get me? You know, like back in the day, everybody's known as like Digga, Daps, or I don't know what all these other guys' names are back in the day. But you had it might have been your rap name, but you know what I'm saying? Man didn't know him as that, innit? You get me? I was thinking, what? He's rapping. And man said, he's calling himself Fredo, and I sat down, I listened to the tune, I said, what? This tune's kind of hard. I can't lie. You get me? But I was just thinking, yo, like, it's mad, isn't it? Man's talking some stuff that I don't know about. You get me? But you get me? Like, I've deeped it, in the, like, the whole, like, the pinnacle of this UK rap thing. Like, the UK has got, like, regardless if they're talking the realness or they're talking, like, some bullshit, I think we got a good, wide range of talent, innit? You get me? It's just that certain things put people down with still being in the streets or wanting to be around.
Everyone's been hit bad though, innit? If you really check it,
people
people in different countries can't come back. There's a lot of people in jail. There's a lot of main rappers in jail right now.
And this is why it's annoying, because I think like, it's mad because even down to like the controversy with even Digdat and Digga or X, Y, and Z. It's like, I think,
like, imagine if both of them did do a song. Like, I'm just saying, before that, but at that time, you see both of them done a song. Bro, it's madness. But why it's weird, is back then there was no issues. There was just, everyone's just, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, there was not that one person that just to make it happen. Fam, do you know how much time they've both been mistaken? Oh, Digga, or Digdat. Like, bro, it's like, I know they're always jarred. They're always probably jarred from it.
Because I'll banter with my man. There's times that Digga's link me, I'll be like, what? You're looking like Digdat. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, you get me? So, it's mad, isn't it?
Bro, that's the UK for you, because it's like I say, back in the day when I was coming through, bro, we used to go carnival from Croydon all the way down from Croydon, Fulton Heath, Norbury, Streatham, Tulsa, Upper Tulse, Brixton Hill. Do you get me? All the way down to Brixton, Mitesfield, every end of Brixton, Stockwell Park. We all used to go carnival together.
I can imagine.
If we're gonna fight the West Streets, or we're gonna fight people. Do you get it? Bro, there was never a beef. We was never in beef. They'll ever. You see now, fam. Every single area that man's mentioned don't get on with another area.
I know.
Like, across the road, fam, we was never like that. Like, we was all from there to there. That there was not an issue. Everyone was bam, 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 bam. We're fighting West Streets. We'll fight Shepherd Bush Streets, or we'll fight this man, or we're bumping into Grove. We don't know who we're beefing. There's bare of us. You get me, my bro? But that's all it was. But now, it's fucked, fam.
I know.
It's actually, I don't know how we got here. Social media plays a big part. You have these blog pages, bro, that are not involved in it, and the way how they, sometimes you have to sit down with them and be like, how do you feel?
But
no, like, how do you feel for what you've done? No, it's true though, fam. Because you're not, not UKL is cool, but I'm just saying, okay, cool.
No, but he's always said that to man, like, because when, like, I didn't realize that, like, people had, like, animosity, or they blame blog pages for certain things, innit? So, like, now that you're bringing it up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Blog pages times 10 like you make people now, like you make people like, yeah, I have to. Like, I've just been embarrassed online.
But think about it. They can only get the content because that person has posted up the
But
content.
bro,
you know
you must have some mad, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, bro. And I'm not individually pointing at no one, yeah. But I'm saying, yeah, fam, you must have some mad dark thoughts, yeah, for you to be like, to have this side, post what this person's saying, to post what this person's saying, and go back and forth and then laugh and then kind of, bro, you must have mad dark thoughts, because that can actually lead into someone losing their life, fam. So you now, it started from you. You've kind of, you're the reason why this person, this brothers lost their life, or this civilians lost their life.
So do you reckon that, cool.
It's fucked,
So
fam.
do you reckon that someone in this thing has lost their life because of what a blog
page says? 100%, 150%, bro.
So you reckon that?
I reckon a blog page has posted that, bro. Yeah, bro. I reckon a blog page has posted that. Someone's seen it. This has happened. That person. It's all comes from blog pages, bro. You get me? Because it's not, bro. I promise you, yeah. We don't like. You see where we're from, yeah. Cool. You film each other, but you wouldn't be as rife, yeah, if blog pages wasn't involved. But there's bare these fucking Hackney Finest and this page and that page, bro.
It's mad because man's not really tuned
peer
into
pressure.
this type of stuff, but there is a lot of stuff out here.
It's peer pressure, bro. Yeah. It's peer pressure, bro. Someone's trying to, bro, embarrass man online. This person's posting that. There's an update about that, bro.
But you know what it is? At the same time, I always say self-accountability. Man can't blame a blog page for making me gonna want to mash your work. You know, does that make sense?
Peer pressure.
I know, but it's like you might get peer pressure from something else. It might be your bedroom G-leaning on you, so I say, yo, let's take the stick and ride, innit? You know what I'm saying?
But they might have seen that from the blog page, sent it to you, and saying, bruv, what my man said. Saying that, we're going
But then a lot of this stuff as well, like, look, like, obviously we spoke on this before, even with the whole situation, all this whole scenario about this and that. Like, obviously niggas get robbed and whatnot. It might happen, so, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, are putting mad stories together that is not fact. Is not. Well, they're trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
I'm hearing girls are getting blamed for certain things. And girls are not involved in anything.
But you know why it's so mad? You know why it's so mad? Because as soon as, you know, like sometimes you hear certain things, but as soon as something happens or a man gets bagged, you like man was seeing mad wild stories. I'm looking at things. I'm thinking, what? This is funny. This is a mad thing.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, do you know why it's mad? It's narratives, isn't it? Because it's like one thing you will hear, like you see the girl, she's doing podcasts now. What's her name? Leah May, yeah? Leah May's doing podcasts. Then you might hear your brethren in your ear. Ain't that the girl that done this? You're just like, what? Like, where'd you even get that from?
It's just
like, do you even know that's even true?
That's
not even true.
So a lot of people, they just go off something that they hear.
Bro, but then everyone's with it. That's the girl that done.
But it's mad because I always say the truth will always come out.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So it don't. That's why when someone says something about man or something, and I know it's cat, man, man don't really. You know what I'm saying? Man can't put man's energy into something if you know that it's 100% bullshit. You get me? You see people put a man's energy into something more time when they know that there's a bit of truth to it. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking, oh, X, Y, and Z. You get me?
Yeah. No, I hear you, man.
But yeah, man. Yeah, so my bro, see, so cool. As we was talking about like these different artists, yeah, what other artists do you reckon like would, obviously it's probably never gonna happen, but like people that might have an issue with each other, you'd want to see them collab, or do you reckon they would make like a hard like tape or something?
Who do I think that would make a hard song?
That either hasn't made it, they might not have problems with each other, that haven't made a song with each other, or they've got, you know, that they would never make a tune with each other, but it would be a banger if they come together. You know what I'm
saying?
Like give an example. Like imagine if like I this wouldn't be a good song anyway. I don't reckon, because the way they rap. But Nines and K Cook, imagine they made a banger. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
imagine if they didn't have Passer and they come together and made a banger. I don't reckon it would be a banger.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I would say Digga. Well, Digga and DBE, they don't have an issue, but obviously they haven't made a song together.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Obviously, do you know what I'm trying to say?
You know what it is? It's like certain men. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like obviously I don't know that situation with why, like, not to say I've never thought of them even making a tune actually, but it's like certain people, if certain people rock with someone, or I don't know if certain people's around, so I don't know, it's just a bit, you don't.
Digga has been, he has been blackballed a bit though, like,
you reckon?
but he's outspoken.
It's true, innit? Yeah.
He
But
is
you know what it is?
outspoken.
Look.
So he will say certain things, and then he's outspoken, innit? So obviously, people might not know. But people might not know how to take him. But you got to play the game as well.
Yeah, I know.
You can be. It's like what I realized. Yeah, I used to be outspoken. Now, the people the real people post me, but the major people, they don't post me, bro, because they think shit like we don't want him to get past us. But man's, do you know what I mean? Man's infrastructure, man's powers come from TikTok. So man's in the 97% world. Man's not just in the culture. Do you know what I mean? So, but I'm saying like with Digga, like Digga and DBE, they'd made a song together. I reckon it will go platinum.
Yeah, that's true, innit? That would be crazy, innit?
It will be crazy still. Do you get it?
Yeah, no, it's true. When I'm deep in it, still.
That's the two I will be like, yeah. I know they're both like LB, Young Ads, Digga. They was in the studio. It would be a clean one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what it is? So what? You see with Digga even getting black. What do you reckon? So what other artists are blackballed? That do you reckon? Is it just them and them or?
No, obviously Dutch Avelli's blackballed. Yeah. You get me? And it's
I
like
forgot about that guy. I'll be honest. I saw it down.
But he
doesn't still rap. He don't rap.
I don't know, but do you know what? He's blackballed, like, but it's like cool, fam. Like, let's just call a spade, yeah. Everyone goes to Chris Brown shows, but Chris Brown mashed up Rihanna.
No.
But Dutch Avelli, it's like, okay, bare things has come that it's not true, or is it true, or whatnot. Even I spoke about it. Get me? But man should not have spoke about it because it's like, man could be seeing something, can acting on something, but not knowing the full.
You don't know the full
history. You get me? So my thing is like, is it based on we just don't like your family, or is it based on like it's like we pick and choose? We what? Okay, cool. We call that black. Like in his case, he's got a sexual offense case.
See,
we listen to code. Like it's a bit like you got people that's from America that mash up girls. But it's a bit biased, isn't it? Because it's like, okay, cool, we're all going to see Chris Brown. And it's like, it's cool, like, okay, cool. Like, there's forgiveness, people make mistakes, you get me? But then on the other hand, it's like, we can't, like, we heard, like, whatever we heard or whatnot, but this might not even be true, but there's a disconnect. Because it's like, you can't even justify that. How can we justify it? Because we're saying protect our women, but then it's like, but...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's
do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, for me, it's like, obviously, I'm speaking about it because obviously I take accountability. It's like, I've seen something, I spoke about it, man's gone back and forth with him online. But down the line, man could be looking at it like, bro, like, actually, this might have not even been 100%, or it might, or what, do you know what I mean? But it's like, but then, it's just it's like who...
It's pick and choose,
bro.
Or who's really like, but there's a bit of bias. Some people that they like their music more or whatnot.
What's going on with Diddy? Everyone knew this. They knew what was going on. People knew what was going on Diddy, like, time. But he did it fully in line. So he did it. He didn't agree with the masses, so they just traded him in. Okay, we're gonna create bare narratives. This is what's going on. This is what we're gonna put in there. We're gonna sink your ship because you didn't fall in line. Now, who else is next? Who's getting collateral damage? Meat Mills. Bare people's getting collateral damage. You get me, my bro? So for me, it's just like Digga. He's done amazing stuff. You get me? He's done what he needs to do. He's a bit like. Bro,
jail's his downfall, bro. If he didn't do all that jail time, like after like we all went jail and he came,
he needs a good team as well around him because it's like I don't think he has management right now. You get me?
You know, I don't really know about all of that.
But he had management. He don't have management right now. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? So it's like for me, it's just like having a good team, but it's like at the same time. It's just like, bro, like
having a good team, but you yourself as an individual.
But artists can be very like, bro. Artists can be very, they can be very emotional online.
People could be very emotional online in general, bro. I'm not into all of that. You get me?
I used to be, and I started realizing. Stop showing your emotions. No one don't even care.
You know, that's funny. Good point, because this is another. I just came to my head because I see all these little. You see me. Sometimes I don't see all these things on the net. You know, that's why when you're saying something, I'm like, swear that don't happen. But one thing I did notice, I see, and the man can vouch for me. I bust bare of my niggas on youths that man didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That next shoots a man didn't know. So look, when it comes down to K-Trap, I was the first one to bust the man them. I remember, I don't know how I even found this tune. I found it on SoundCloud, some next tune. Like undisputed hard tune. I was like, man, this tune's hard. But I can tell that somehow from the lyrics, I tell this youth fucks with them man there, innit? Like the Brixton Hill youths, whatnot. I was like, oh, my man's hard. And then look, that D-Rose, whatever you want to call him, but he came into the scene. And obviously they're bedrooms.
Yeah.
But I see all this little emotional stuff going on with them, man.
Both,
But you see them, man, if they make a mixtape, it's
going
off.
Yeah.
Like I've always said it from the start. I said they need to make a mixtape. It'll be brazy.
Yeah. They made a good. They
made
a few songs.
Or Do Road and Puller. If they made a mixtape, it'll be brazy. Them, you know what I'm saying? But obviously the Do Road you and them man and Trap. That's why they don't fuck. I don't know. They don't fuck each other now. Or whatever it's looking like on the net.
Obviously online, it's not good to see all these things on live, but on the net, because it's like it just shows weaknesses within the team, innit?
Yeah.
It's like teams shouldn't go at each other.
Talk aloud too much. If there is something going on, people shouldn't even know what's going on. You man just go your separate ways.
I've never ever had the issue with my brothers Krypton and Conan, but I will if I did, I will never ever show the world that, bro. Just want to do it, fam, because it just shows weakness within us. We can deal with that in house. I just don't need to chat to man.
It's a gal thing, isn't it?
You get me?
Me personally, it's a gal thing to go on the net, and there's certain gal that's not been doing it. To go on the net and just chat about what's going on, just sleep that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody to their own, innit? Man don't care because it's not man's.
Well, what I kind of clocked in life, this is what I kind of clocked, bro. We're in the real world, bro. You're gonna see friends, that actually start doing good, well, really well, and they start entering here, and you're still here. And sorry, it's not like that no more. If you don't keep up, it don't make sense. This don't make sense. And you can't get in your feelings because they've evolved.
You just got to pattern up and elevate, and hopefully you can catch them there, innit? When it's
they've
time,
elevated and you haven't elevated, and you're not with them, bro. That's a you thing, fam. Work harder. Stop. What's the word? Like everyone, we feel like, what's the word? Like it's like it should just happen to us, like naturally, like do you know what I'm trying to say?
You gotta put blood, sweat, and tears to
bro,
get, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I
mean?
mean?
Just have it be silver spoon, like man's like obviously I ain't made it yet, but everything I've been through, like man's good. Man can pay my bills. I can do certain things, whatnot. It's like everything I've been to is a stepping stone and a learning curve to make me understand that this is how I need to be moving for me to gain this type of bread and do this and do that. But obviously, like I always say this. It's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. So if you can either control money or let money control you. So money don't bring man happiness, but it can change my situation or help me make my family happy and do certain things. But the main thing is not like to just think that, I just need this. This is all I need. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got my family. I got this. So man, just take everything in man's stride in this. You know what I'm saying? Just hope to do the right things or aim to do the right things that could put me in a position, not look at our next man and start hating or thinking, why ain't you helping me? Or you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. You get me? Because not everybody's gonna help you, bro. But 100%. You do appreciate the niggas that do help you.
100%.
I appreciate a very good word of advice. Then you know, certain people. I always say to people, I'll always keep it real with you. Some people won't say something to you because they know that you won't like it. But that's damaging your everything about you, because if they just keep it real and tell you, stop doing this, this is what I advise you to do, whatnot, it's either you take it or you don't, innit? That's it. You get me? But some people need
100%. 100%. But yeah, like obviously the internet is the internet. It's always down to like you're just trying to embarrass me. That's it. You're just trying to embarrass me on the internet. Just be real. Everyone's got bills to pay. Fucking gas and electric bills. Inflation's through the roof. No one don't really care, fam. It goes in the group
it's a
chat.
joke thing. And if someone really does care, then you're absolute man can't call my phone and be saying, like, bro, why you moving like a girl? Let's leave. You get me? Really man care. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? You get me? But what I will say to them, man, is, bruv, whatever that's going on with you, man, make a mixtape. Cause Strikes want to hear a mixtape. I can't lie. So
they're both they're both hard. They're both, you get me? No Diddy, they're both doing their thing. You get me? You got Do-Road. He's dropped 2 tunes. The last 2 tunes are starting to connect well. He's finding his.
And you know what it is?
Just elevating.
You see them, these type of guys. this is what I always say to people. If you want to, like, if you sound like everybody else, all these different, like, look, look, let's just say, let me put Central C, Digga, Digdat, Fredo, K Trap, Lowski. I'm just thinking, Heady One.
Yeah.
Them man all have a unique type of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might say, to be honest, they probably use the same vocabulary, like the same words.
Yeah.
But how they're, like, I don't have to say how they're distributing it and saying it and moving, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes them their own entity and their own brand, innit? You get me? So anybody that has got their own little type of way of lingo and how they orchestrate the bars, that's what's gonna make you blow, innit? You get me? When you sound someone that sounds like someone else, there's bare youths out here that sound like they're copy and pasted, but they're just with different names, innit?
100%, bro.
That's why I don't really like listening. That's why I like listening to these OT niggas. And because I'm around, I'll go, like I was in Liverpool the other day, man, I'll be in Leeds or wherever man is.
Yeah.
Like, them man there, their sound, I don't know what they're on, because that obviously in Pool I might know what side man on, but in like Manny, I don't really know niggas in Manny, but they're hard. That's the type of, like, if you ever jump in my whip, you're gonna hear you'll hear little London youths here, American youths, but you'll hear either wave. I listen to the wave music, like I shout out my brother, we want raves, flipping, like all these different, even then when it comes down to Marleys. And funny enough, Brendan said to me the other day, that Somalian youths, he's funny, he said that Somalian youths can't blow in this rap thing.
What?
And I said,
they're screaming crazy.
That's what, bro. No, but he's
got
Mali.
a mad community.
This is what I'm saying. No, but he's trying to say that
Somalian, bro. When I listen to Somali, bro, like I listen to music, I'm saying this is a Somali brother. Like I can just hear them. Yeah, bro. If you ever look at that, bro, we can read the bare names of how many streams that they actually do. They do.
Yeah, they do numbers.
Streams. They do numbers. They actually. But guess what? You gotta understand. You see, Somali, they have their own flipping community, bro. Whether you're from Somaliland or you're just bro, they have their own community, bro. Get me? When they know it's you, when they know it's that people that just dropping songs, they're behind it. They're listening to that shit.
But what my bedroom was saying, he was trying to say that basically he's Mali himself. He's trying to say that.
Okay.
Basically that a Somali rapper, like he's basically comparing them Digga, Central C, all these other different rappers. He's trying to say, why hasn't there been a Somali rapper that's like up there? You know, like you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, bro, like it's due to happen though. Like them men are, then they're hard in their own right.
Let's be real though.
There's bare undercover, like.
But okay, let's be real, like let's be real. There's a high percentage of Somali rappers, their family are Muslim. Yeah. So there's a lot of them, they don't really show their face. You get me? Because for one, they don't. But they do. But a lot of them don't, because they don't want to bring sometimes shame to their.
I know more that's showing their face that ain't showing their face.
But it's like there's but you got like, but do you know what it is? It's all based down to management, bro. It's all based down to management. It's not nothing. It's nothing else. It's about positioning the management. You get me, my bro? The right times, this, that. But in terms of, if we want to kind of look at streams and just, bro, it's just based down to management, bro. I actually just think that it's like people always take shortcuts. They undervalue themselves. They blow. They have one song. They sell it to the labels, and then all of a sudden that trajectory or it just don't make sense no more. They don't know. On that way, they didn't hold out. No one likes to hold out. No one likes to hold tight out. But then when we start mentioning Central C, Digga, Dave, DBE, they've all got things in common. What is that? They're not signed to a major. They've just got distribution label and they're getting capital. But but everyone says, I want to be a Central C, or I want to be a Digga, or I want to be this person. But when it comes to that the first time they're going into the building, they're fucking cutting themselves short because they're getting offered 70k, 100k, and they're thinking, shit.
They're not looking in the long term.
I've never experienced this, but hold out, bro. You get me?
No, it's true.
Dave's rapping, like he's flipping dropping projects like 6 years ago, talking about, or 5 years ago, whatever. He's saying, bro, I get 93%. 93% of my songs, bro. Like he owns the masters. He only gets 7%. 7%. You get me? So they must give him fucking 2M or something. 2M to drop a project. Yeah. You get me? They recoup their 2M. Yeah. And he's saying, raw. Out of every 100 bags, I'm giving you 7 bags, and I'm keeping 93 bags.
That's lovely.
Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
Lovely jubbly.
But no one didn't see the time when he was doing Black Box and all the them things.
All the effort that goes into it
for him to get to that. But all the people that they say that, but it's like the reason why people were not blowing up is like they just ain't got a good team. So I don't think that's the thing. They ain't got a good team, or they ain't got a good mentor, or they ain't got a good consultant that just wants the best for them, bro.
You see, you know what it is, yeah? Obviously, I do a lot of things. As me and you, we're fellow entrepreneurs, yeah. When it comes down to property, like whatever, podcasts and whatever we're doing out here, I'm trying to like LUGAVELZ is an entity, it's a brand, tremendous time, and you know the Russ Clark thing in it. But like I said to myself one day, I thought to myself, like, bruv, I feel like I find and forget about rappers. I always think about singers and some other people that I'm listening to. And I feel one day I was like to my bedroom, you know, man, just not bantering, but man, just talking. I'm like, imagine if I made a record label. Like, I reckon if I made a record, don't let me become a multi-millionaire and think, let me just dive myself into the music thing. I will make the hard. I will put on the hardest niggas. You know the niggas that you wouldn't expect, youths from Scotland, youths from all over, like
on it.
Lees or Manny, or I'll just build my own collective, get a couple little brownings, white
got some
things
big
singing
things
and
coming soon still. But I think like even what made you think posted something like about 6 months ago, and it's like, oh, why don't we have our own like QC, like QC?
Yeah, we need to. Someone needs to really go crazy.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I know why we don't, and I see it, and it's like that's what man's forming now. What happens is this is why man's not a manager, bro. Like if man's gonna develop you, man's signing you, bro, because man's gonna make you the richest or the littest, bro. But you're gonna trust the process, and man's gonna keep you well away from distribution, from flipping record labels, because we've got capital. We're our own distribution. We're our own record labels. We're not getting money from distribution. We're our own. You get me? And we're gonna build these people up. And it's down the line. If the labels want to see man's value, or distribution wants to see man's value, and they want to pay that big dough to get involved, because we're always getting undercut. Our culture's always undercutting, bro. We're always selling ourselves short. Heard Young Fume done a deal. Get me? Distribution.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You done a deal.
Man, like Fume was.
But
I forgot about him. That you was kind of hard back in the day.
No, Fume, the engineer.
Oh, yeah, I'm bugging out. You know what I'm talking about. What happened to that Young Fume?
You get me, bro?
I remember
obviously
him.
He's still dropping, but I think so.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Fume's the engineer. Done a deal. Man's hearing that he do infrastructure. You get me? They gave him 2.5 million or something for his deal infrastructure, and they're like, bro, like, so you sold your catalog, from all the streams that you've got for 2.5 million, bro. Have you lost your mind? That's a 20 million pound deal structure, but we always undercut our value, bro. Do you get it? You get me? Bro, you think you go into these pop worlds and you start looking at what Robbie Williams getting 100M and all these things. This is why these people, they just take the piss. It's about market share. But if we held out now, like, nah, I want 20 mil. I want 15 mil. I want this, or this is I have a production company. I have a marketing. I have an advertisement. This is the 360. This is how it's working, and this is what we're doing. We're keeping money inside of our culture. This is what man needs. They're gonna deal with man properly, or man's gonna leave the room, because man don't need your money. You get me?
No, it's true. Still, this is what I'm saying. This is like it's mad, because once you understand these things, you get to know these things, then you can use it in your own environment, in your own situation. But it's just like I feel like when I was young, certain people weren't giving man gems that, not like this is my genre, but like, you know what I'm to say, when you hear something like this and you're able to equip it in your field or whatnot, then you'll realize that, bro, I wish these gems dropped time ago.
Bro, me, I do content. My target audience is the world. So the artists that man's gonna develop, their target audience is the world. It's not a ceiling of
you wanna be popping in every country.
Yeah, my target audience is the world. So what man's doing, the reason why, how I live in Dubai, I'm trying to make movements for you over there. As
and
well
from
as
there,
UK,
gonna go to
there
other different
to there. Do you get me?
Content.
That's how man's thing is. So man's connecting with in Dubai, long links from here, there, and everywhere, bro. And this is how we're gonna form to grow, develop this artist. You get me? Man's not in the UK just thinking about, oh shit, if I upload to one of these YouTube channels, you get me? That's the ceiling. Oh shit, it's just there. No, if I get my stuff posted on these UK just just these UK blog pages. No, man's mindset is in a different space because if you're a talent, how can I show your product to the world? Because all about is people listening to actually, they're liking you, and they come across you, and how can we retarget these audience? Do you know what I mean? So yeah,
no, it's true. So what you saying? You see when like cool in this like the rap scene, I feel like there's a lot of like new artists and underrated artists. Who do you reckon like? Because you see me. I feel like there's bare underrated artists. I'm always gonna scream it, even though I don't know Dookie. I might sign you soon when the band start going up. Who knows? Kenzo, I think he's underrated. The twins, Souls and Arzo from GP, them men are underrated. I've always said it from time ago. They're underrated. Them men are hot cold. Flipping what's it called? Oh, who else was I thinking about, man? This person was just in my head, man. Kenzo, the twins, flipping my nigga Slew. There's one he just one of my bedrooms. He done a mad bird. You get me? He's verified. You get me? Like he's from West, and he's kind of doing like he's doing like kind of what Duro's doing. You know what they're doing? Their own YouTube channel, whatnot. But he's getting views. You get me? So if you don't know about Slew, check out my man's thing. I feel like he's underrated. Then obviously not. I wouldn't say he's underrated. He's new. You get me? But you get his things coming up. Like there's bad artists. I think that's underrated. You get me? That need
artists to watch out for. There's a few artists that I say to watch out for. Like obviously Cyru is he's an artist to watch out for. He dropped a song Westnord. I've been kind of supporting that song. You get me? He's been doing his thing. Like I said, I mentioned M12.
Oh yeah,
if he's getting the right guidance, you got the right guidance and the right song structure. Get me? He done a tune called I think Slime with an artist called Felly. Like I liked that song. Underground artist, underrated that I think that's got so much potential is Z Stacks.
Oh yeah, he's hard.
Z Stacks.
Where's that man from?
From Ends. He's from So. You get me? They got a solid team, but I think once he gets it right, he will keep on going. Because he was kind of like, if you really look back and you look at Clavish, Clavish was like that. Then he was dropping.
But you know what?
And then he wasn't consistent as much. And then it got to a time and he just started.
And you know why it's mad? It's true what you're saying, because if you've got that good setup and that good management, you're doing the mad thing. Because look, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't fuck with Clavish. Like I can't listen to that guy.
Got you?
Nah, man. I don't. No disrespect, my brother, but I can't. Like, there's certain niggas I don't think he's cold. I'll be so real with you. I think he's like Z-Stack is times 10 better than this guy, than Clavish. I'll be honest with you. I'll be so real.
Why though? Why do you, bro?
I just don't think he's hard. I'll be honest.
I can't lie.
I can't listen to his bars, bro. Like I don't. I don't know the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. He's got a brand called Kirky. Kirky's harder than him.
Kirky's wavy though, so it's like Kirky's wavy.
But
Clavish, he stayed consistent. He never ever changed the sound from the start.
Do you know who kind of? This is what I think personally. Because when I deeped it, one of my brethren said this to me one day, because I was listening to him and I was thinking, this guy is spitting some simple bars, but he's kind of like, it's the way, and this goes down to the way you articulate and the way you do it. But then at the same time, I feel like I'm a bugging out or something, or like you're trying to sound like Fredo or something. That's what I think. Like he kind of chats like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to them, man. I'm thinking, bro, and Fred, and you get me, man. I don't fuck with them and this. And I think I'm not biased. I think that Fred is harder than Clavish. You get me? Like I'll never be driving listening to them and there, but I can take in my man's bars and be like, yo, this is hard. But Clavish now, I don't think that he's hard.
Done a freestyle that was 7 minutes, and I felt.
I heard that, man.
Bro.
Nah, I didn't feel that.
I felt it. There's a tune, bro. There's a tune on his album. It's got Clavish, Tiny Booth, Rimsey, and Young Tef. That tune.
Wait. Dude, I'm so happy you brought that tune. That tune is a banger apart from his part.
Nah.
I swear, I'm not even capping. On my life, I used to bang that tune as soon as he's at the end, isn't it? As soon as it gets to him, that's it. I'm locking up the tracks. Next track. Everybody went, like no disrespect. He could have went, brother, you got talent, but I don't know, you're just doing this mediocre thing. Bro, he could have put way better bars on that.
DBE was headlining Wireless last year, fam.
Yeah,
Clavish
that tune that they
came
got
out,
with each other's hard.
Clavish
I
came
like
out,
that song.
bro. The crowd, the crowd.
Yeah, they fuck with him, innit? But I just don't fuck with his music.
Fam.
I'll be honest.
From early, I remember Crept, yeah. From early, yeah. Sent in the group chat, like sent me his video, like one of his first ever songs. Yeah, this guy's got it. But yeah, it's cold. But yeah, I hear you. Everyone has
it's no disrespect. I don't know Duke. I don't know nothing about him. But me personally, I cannot. Man, niggas know in my circle. Man, don't come into my rip and put Clavish and try to put that on the thing. I'm turning it off, G. Unless it's that song. You see that song with DBE?
Yeah.
I can listen to that one. I like that song. But the Clavish on his own, do it. Nah, I can't take him in at all.
Nah,
I'll be honest.
I hear you, man.
But that's just me, innit? But like, you see with these underrated, these underrated rappers, do you think that if they had that structure and that management, they wouldn't be underrated and they would be?
I don't think artists like to listen to their management, rated and underrated. So it's like they always get to a point and then it's like they stagger in it and they start going down.
But surely there must be some people that are listening to their management and obviously they're reaping. Like obviously, look at Sench. I don't know what's going on with them, but I swear, who's his manager? YB's or whatever his name is.
But it's like,
I'm sure
you
them
gotta understand. See,
got
when you're on a run, it was like Digdat. When you're on a run, you can't really do anything wrong. I'll be honest with you. You get me? You just have to structure certain things, do a lot of PR campaigns, structure certain things. But you can't really do anything wrong. What is Sench doing? He's going from, he's looking down, tapped into Nigeria, tapped into America, tapped into France, tapped into that. He's in his bag right now. Anything that he's saying, he's doing is trending. You get me, bro?
100%.
There's not, Sench can't miss. He's dead. Their trajectory is, do you get me? It's just one of them ones. You get me? They got a good team positioning. They're with Columbia Records in America. Columbia Records is doing what they need to do because they have the power of the engine. They've had the great ideas. They've executed it. Bro, now man's proud because they're bringing on Little Baby. They're bringing Little Baby back from life.
And you know it's mad.
Get me?
Because see Baby, see that tune that they made, Band for Band, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Sench went better than, as soon as I heard that tune, I said he went way better than Baby.
Yes.
I thought Baby was gonna go crazy.
Yes.
I was like, what? Baby, come on, man. You get me?
Bro,
I don't really know about the Little Baby decline.
My son's 4 years old, bro. My son's 4 years old. He goes on YouTube and plays the song.
I know.
He goes on YouTube and he sings the song.
Do you know what's hard? I saw on TikTok, there's some like Nigerian youths.
Yeah, and they done that.
Yeah, they made it hard. Everything
that was hard.
That was hard. I had to rate that still.
But yeah, man, in terms of like, underrated, I'm gonna say Z Stack, obviously cold. You get me?
Way better than Clavish people.
No,
I'll be honest.
But they're both two different rappers.
No, but
and we can't. We gotta be real, yeah.
Go on.
You said Fredo sounds like Clavish, yeah.
Clavish sounds like Fred,
but then we can't really. It's like that sort of rap, yeah. We're gonna say all of that happens. You're gonna say It's gonna say that Swift, yeah, from Section Boys had that like sounds like Swift started that kind of thing, and then Lowski, you're gonna say that Lowski sounds like Swift, or Lowski sounds like Digdat. Bro, this is what. But this is what man was saying. But there's certain things that man's saying in the bars, like the way how they're saying it. If you hear Swift, from Section Boys, when he used to do music, how he's dropping it, you can hear that he created that sort of sound, how.
And you know what? You're a G because you just reminded me something. One of my favorite songs from back in the day used to be him and Lowski's Ugly Faces. That tune was a banger.
No cap.
No,
who?
Swift. You're talking about Swift from Section,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
He made a tune with Lowski.
Yes,
Ugly Faces.
Ugly Faces, the dark one.
Banger.
It was.
Crazy. I was like, what? Yeah, when I first heard that tune, I said, this is my
Yes.
I
remember that still. That was out then, yeah.
I need to add that to my playlist.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I don't think all like these guys like
underrated as well. Nave Smooth.
Yeah, no, he's hard.
Nave Smooth is underrated. I think he's underrated, bro. He's making money, but he's underrated, bro. He should be one of the greatest in the country. 100%. Bro, he's up to DBE's level. Album. No, he's not, bro.
You don't reckon?
He's not up to DBE's
level.
He's not doing no. I'm not. And talent.
Yeah,
yes,
talent,
bro.
Wise, yeah.
Yes, he's up to, bro.
Yeah.
He is, bro.
Yeah.
He dropped an album, bro. I ain't skipped not one track of it. Yeah. This is the best album, the best album to come out, right now from 2023. Dropped it last year.
What's it called? I need to listen to it.
I can't remember what it's called, but bro, it's got Tiny Boost on it. That song's a banger. Pot of Paper, That song's a banger. Rimsey, Krypton Conan, Chip, M Huncho, the outro. But every track of that project, it was that was the best project, piece of body of work that I listened to that got released from 2023 to now. The best body of work that I listened to.
Do you know what it is as well? How do you got into the genre of like these? I'm gonna take, what's this album called? Because I want to listen to it. That's what I'm saying. I need to even widen the palette of the music I listen to, because I ain't even heard that. There's bare tunes that people bust me on, and I'll be like, "Rare, this tune's a banger." But when it comes down to the wave, I feel like obviously DB, there, like DB, Nath, M Huncho,
high profile.
It's called High Profile.
Yeah.
So cool. So DB, Nath Smooth, M Huncho. And even though we weren't really saying got that much music as them, man, but like them three guys, and I'm trying to think, there's another brand, but I can't.
Do you know who was the slappers?
Who?
Mastermind.
Oh yeah. What happens to that? He's from Manny, innit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He's
hard, man. But I don't think he's that hard.
No,
man.
but obviously,
I feel like even there's that little Max shoot, he's hard. Them little, you know what I'm saying? They got the little, you know, these even Born Trappy. I'll be honest with you, he's hard.
Born Trappy's got it. The tune that he done with Rimsey, that one connected well. Yeah. That one connected well, man. But I realized with you prefer wave. You prefer wave more than the rap.
Bro, look, you see if man go on my Spotify right now, like it's mad because I actually want to look at it right now, actually, because me, I'll run the same tunes all over again as well.
I think that if you with rap, because obviously you live it, you live the streets, so it's like when you hear certain people that you don't think it's like you can't listen.
No, because bro, alright, cool. Look as I said to Kenzo, I don't know what Kenzo's on.
Yeah.
But obviously the lyrics and how he's rapping, man can take it in because like a man saying something that man's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get me? So I'm taking it in because I would have said something like that. Obviously I'm not as good as a rapper as them man there, but if I was, I would probably say exactly like how he's saying it, innit?
There's another underground that I think he's underrated. Jimmy from
that Hummer. Was he from Hummer?
Yeah, he's from Hummer.
Look.
See Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying.
He's just a rapper, but
because he don't do this drill thing. He just does his rap
thing. But he's cold.
Cause look, all the like on my UK, this how I know I listen to more US music. Yeah, on my UK bangers, it's mad that like I've got Scraps, Billy Billions, Kenzo, Tunde, Nines, 8 like A-Star, my nigga Still Bricking. I got a couple We On Raves tracks, Little Max. That FCU. I don't know. I don't even know who this brother is. I think he fucks with one of my brethren. Some of you, he's hard. When you could FZ, whoever you are, bro, you're cold. He does this kind of rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get me talking some stuff, innit? Who else? What, that ABU, CB, some Young. I ain't even got DB on that. I got that old school track with Young Ads and GU. Who else have I got? Bear Snap Capone and that. Yeah, that's it. I'll be honest with you. I don't really listen to UK bangers like that. Yeah. I'll be honest. I mix and match. Some I might do the wavy thing. I might do the grease thing. But the hardcore drill. Yeah. The two hardcore drill rappers I probably got on that.
I don't really listen
AB
to
and
drill
CB,
like
or maybe a bit of Digga.
I do listen to drill a bit, but I don't.
Nah, I can't fuck. Like I don't really. I rather listen to rap.
It's not songs properly. It's not proper songs for me.
It's man talking. You see me? I can obviously understand the West. Cause man's been through it, but I can't hear too much West. Like cool. You see Buddha B, that you.
Yeah.
When he first come out, I was like, yeah, this you's hard because obviously he's talking West, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get me? And I know that he's not a patty. You get me? What I'm saying? Because I know you from up north them ways, innit? So I know my man's. You get me? Yeah. The CV's prim and proper, but I can't listen to him. He talks of now. Every time I hear a tune, I'm thinking this is too much grease. Because man's not in that. You see when you're in that lifestyle.
You
man's rolling with dog every day, and I'm listening to that. Yeah, that's what I need to listen to. But now I can't. I was saying, bro, this guy is talking ultimate grease. Like it's the same grease in every tune, but it just spat a bit differently. I can't listen to that. Nah, but he's doing his thing. But so I respect it. You get me? So you see me, I'm just one of them guys. I'm not biased. I just keep it real. Regardless if I don't fuck you, I don't like you.
Nah, bro,
if I like music,
that's what's needed.
I like music. I can never be biased. I will just say how it is. Whatever's in my mind, I just be like, my man's cold.
Yeah.
These times I'll still sit on him. Obviously, or back then I would have still sit on him. But he's hard. You get me?
Yeah.
But man just gotta acknowledge a lot of men are fake fugazi and fake, or they don't spit in the right, or they're not saying the truth. But you get me? This is an industry, it's music.
Yeah.
You get me? And I'm rating the scene in it. But I feel like there's these more undercover rappers or these underrated rappers. They need to put in more work and get the right management.
Yeah.
And then you get me?
A lot of artists are just lazy, man.
And that's another thing.
They don't want to work for it.
You know what it is? One thing, I don't know these youths, but I know that Sench must be in the booth a lot.
Yeah.
Dave is obviously in the booth a lot. Them men, they probably just live in the booth. And there's niggas that if they was in the booth more, or if they had the opportunity to be in, look at the whole, think about all of the years that Digga spent in jail after he done that bird, and then came out. Imagine if all them years, collectively, probably about 3-4 years, you put them all together and he was on the road in the booth.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not hearing it, He is, and I'm not just saying it because it's my bedroom, because I've been there live and I see it. Well, sometimes I forget about all his tunes. See, No Diet,
No Diet.
I'll never forget how he made that tune.
Yeah.
I was fresh out of jail. The bears shouting me like, "Come studio, man." Man's living in Saturn Peckham. Man's gone all the way to flipping north to go studio. We're listening to beats, and I remember there's a tune that I made. See me, I got bare like undercover old school like tunes over like little Nam beats and all these like from old school. And there was one beat we heard, and he was like, "Oh, this is that beat that you and Mobs jumped on. Like, oh, should I go on it?" And I was like, this tune is not. This is more of a like, you know, the trap type of type of song. I was like, flip to the next beat. The No Diet beat came on. The guy was like, oh, this beat's hard. This beat's hard. He just start going, bow. The hook there. No word, in 2 minutes, that whole song was done.
No way.
That whole No Diet song off the dome, like out of nowhere, the whole song. That's when I said to myself, you got talent. That's why I say that if he never done bare jail time, I reckon he would have been above Sench right now. Because No Diet proves it from that tune. Because that made me think, because there's obviously other rappers that do it like that. There's other rappers that man probably mentioned that made tunes like that. And if you got that type of talent, you are made to make music. Man can't do that.
In terms of being above Sench,
are you saying
I feel like Digga, he's raw. Like they make two different music. Sench will talk about ops, but he does pop drill. Digga can do. He's talking that was. He's doing dark drill. He's doing dark drill. You get what I'm trying to say? So you gotta understand, like the pop drill, like mummy, daddy, Sench.
Like, would you say Woy is pop drill?
No. Woy is not pop. You can talk. He's talking was. He's made it commercial. No, I mean it is pop drill. I mean Woy is pop drill. So if Digga stayed in that pop drill world, like he. But it was always okay. I need to give the streets something. Like No Diet. If he stayed in that way, he should have stayed in that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You should have. Like, what do you need to give the streets, fam?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because we always like, these are mainstream songs. I want to dumb it down.
You know what it is? Niggas like making songs for the hood niggas that the man them can relate to or whatnot or this and that. But you gotta. If you want to elevate, you know what it's like Dirk. Look at the times when Dirk was doing that rap thing, and then he started. And the worst thing is when he made "This Ain't What You Want" and some other tracks, a couple niggas was like, "This track's," and I said, "No, trust me, this is the new sound." And then my man that's done the mad thing, like him and Chief Keef is different type of wave. Chief Keef can do wave, but it's not hitting like the way Dirk's doing this. Like I'll be honest with you, no cap, I feel like a side man for this, but I'm gonna say this. So when I was with my ex, and we was having our first youth, man, I used to sit with her in the bathtub, when she was pregnant, big belly pregnant. I used to sit with her in the bathtub and like stroke her hair, and listen to that song. You know, Baby, I love you, You know the India song? You know I think it's India Part 2 or India Part 1. Bro? I thought to myself, how the hell has he got a real street nigga in a bathtub with a gal listening to that song? Shorty, I love you. But he's going in. You get me? And man, a couple years ago, I'd been thinking, this is trash. But what, you know what I'm saying? So, You gotta do what's right, man. Because I guarantee the streets was probably like his niggas probably saying, nah, man, this singing thing. And then when he flipped it and made it like he's them guys that can do. That's why I rate Billy Billions. When you can kind of do the wave thing, but you're talking grease. When you listen to what a man's saying and you dissect the grease, you're like, right, he's talking West. But then if the next person heard it, like a Seville, they'll be thinking, oh, this guy's hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like how these Caribbean youths do it. You get me? Where they do their whole little fuckery. But yeah, man.
Solid.
Nah, trust me, man. The music is changing, man. You get me? It's changing. It's changing a bit for the like. I'll say for the worse and for the better at the same time, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
That's just how I think, man.
Good.
And there's a lot of girls coming
free
into
up everyone,
the community.
man. It will be a good run to see what everyone comes out of jail.
No, it's true.
And they start dropping. It'll be.
And I think people need to take I think like America and England, we go through the same type of stuff. If you clocked it, because obviously a lot of rappers that are bait or should be at that stage are in jail. Whatever. When you actually deep it, there's bare man in jail, you know.
Bare. I see them blogs page posts
and
like
forget about the bears that are busting case. Like, cool.
Yeah.
The bears that's obviously gonna come out. Like these guys, these Digga, Digdat, all these guys. But think about the bears actually got birded.
Yeah, I know.
Like, and there was mad talent.
Yeah.
That Gully, that CBU. Who
Gully,
else?
you know.
Like, he's hard. Who else? Who else is there as well? I'm thinking of a next brother that got lifed up. Even at you, suspect.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm not biased, man was cold, innit? You get me? Like, there's bare breads that just, you know what I'm saying? Man, just rub themselves out for the streets, innit? So it's like, you get me? Hopefully, the man, like, everybody that comes out understands that you see from the American, even down to like, look at these American youths that got bud. Look at AR Rab. AR Rab, man, resonate with that bread so much because it's like,
of course,
like, man went through a street phase or just doing certain things. And I was listening to that guy. Yeah. And man can relate to certain things. But like him, all these RICO charges that's going in America, the same shit is landing and hit. You know, they don't want, and this is why, regardless of who you are, all these bears, I don't wish jail on anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All these men, people got cases. And man just want them. I want them all to bust case and just be out here and just be prospering, bro. Yeah. You get me? Regardless if you're on me or not. I don't care. I would, because through the whole rap scene and drill scene, it makes us as a whole look bad. Because at the end of the day, what is man screaming? Man screaming that drill rappers are elevating and making money and they're not doing what they're talking about. Does that make sense? But then when you see big names getting birded or certain things happening, it's a reason for them to demonize the drill thing. You get me? When that's only 5% or you know what I'm saying of the story, you get me? Yeah. So man. That's why you got niggas like LUGAVELZ and Bouncer pushing the positivity in it. That's why we always gotta make man know.
No, 100%, bro. That's just what it is.
And obviously, you see me. I was supposed to ask you this earlier there, but I gotta ask you this because I just I wonder what type of man you are with pooch in it. Like what type of pooch you fuck with. I always ask people this, innit?
So man, when you saying pooch is like what's that? Put that crutches,
crutches, isn't it? Pooch, punani, you know what I'm saying?
So what do you mean? What type of what?
Like what type of girl do you like? Like what type of girl are you fuck with? Like if we stepped up, cool. I'll probably never. You never know. We might see strikes. What's it called? GRM Gala. I don't know about that because you get me. I don't know. Something might happen, but anyway, if we was there right now, with our best kettles, our best suits and ties, whatnot, and there's a lot of lovely ladies in the building, couple brownings, black things, Asian persuasions, Bluefoot girl. You know what I'm saying? Who's really, what's going on? You get me?
No, bro. For me, obviously, of course, sisters, black things, lighties, like I don't even.
Oh, you don't really care?
Maybe I think it's based on when I was in jail, bro. Like, but yeah, black, like.
So would you do it? Would you go like do a thing with an Indian or Asian Chinese girl?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you know how certain people discriminate or certain people don't really. That's not their cup of tea. Innit? You get me? I say if they're beautiful, it's my cup of tea.
I go more on obviously looks is to a good but it's like energies and personality, bro. For man, it's like man's.
Yeah, but obviously you gotta get to know someone. I'm just saying like, off the bat, off just of looks, like what type of girl are you fucking with?
No, I don't. I actually don't have like. Do you know what I mean?
Have a preference. Don't have a type. As long as cool. Let's just say she's not really the best of like looking girls. She's got no backs. Like no backs, and the backs is looking small. Then you obviously, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna really, but she's got the best personality apparently. You're not gonna be fucking with her.
I don't know. You just never know, innit? I looked at me.
Because I'm thinking, because I'm picturing you with like a, you know them girls with like their bodies just out of shape and the back. How you know what? Sometimes I think about, no disrespect to you type of girl, but obviously man's a PT as well, you know, so man can help you out. You know the girl
don't make them come for you about body shaming, you know. You get slapped up on the blog page.
Nah,
you start
bro,
talking about body shaming.
Wait, cool. Alright, cool. Obviously, man's a beautiful young Ghanaian man, but man's obviously when you ask girl and you do this microphone thing, yeah, like how tall does your man have to be? They're gonna say 6'5", 6'2". If he's not over 6 foot, brother, man's 5'8". I know if Relly was here, he'd be like, brother, you're not 5'8", you're 5'7.5", but it don't matter. I'm 5'8", yeah. But obviously, man's dolo, man's good looking, yeah, man's, you know what I'm saying? Like, man will brat down any tall man's thing. So it's like that. But if a girl can say that you're not cutting it because you're short, why can't I say because like how can your legs be looking this thick and you ain't got no backs? That's what
nah, he still.
You see with black people as well, not even black people, as men, sometimes we walk down the street, even if a thing's dead, I've noticed, man will turn around to just look at the back, just to see what's there for some reason. And the other day, I can't lie, I saw one girl, and she was looking thick, her face was banging, like I was thinking, oh, she's nice. But the girl walked past. I said, how is her back's looking that small? Like, it's looking mad. Like, it don't. I was thinking, bro, did I see correct? Like, the waist is all looking like hourglassy, and then the back is just.
They just used to go gym, man. And
this is
just
what I'm saying.
Patterning up, you get me? That's all it is, man.
And these girls want BBLs. They want big bouncers to be buying BBLs.
No. Not happening, bro.
What you say? You're not on that.
Nah,
would you do a thing with a girl that's fake though?
Would I do a thing?
Like if she had the best person, like let's just say you bucked her, she was looking good, everything good, breasts, amazing backs, amazing body. I don't care. But then she told you it was all book.
Yeah, I don't care.
So you would still hold that down?
Yeah, natural, non-natural.
Nah, I'm not really on this. Just in case you girl are listening, you get me, and you're trying to find me as a husband. I don't really do this. I'm on this natural thing.
Yeah.
You get me? Like the most I don't mind. Because every girl, for some reason, they want lips like mine or something. They want like, you know what I'm saying? They want thick lips. They want the black people lips, innit? So I don't mind. Certain girls, I don't know why, they got good lips, but they want to make it like a smidge more bigger, innit?
Yeah,
so I feel like that's calm, innit? But the fake backs and the... Nah, I'm not really on that still.
Boy.
Sorry, but yeah, that's just my opinion.
Nah, I hear you, man.
You get me? But yeah, man. No, obviously, bro, we've had a good chat, man. I can't lie, man. It's like very good to know like the vibe that you're on, and obviously how you're trying to elevate and where you can see yourself going in the future. And obviously, bro, you're gonna do the mad thing. And obviously, bro, man's always here. Yeah, I will definitely link you in the bike because when I start doing vlogs, obviously, I'm gonna come there with a hella goons and we're just gonna be about, innit?
Nah, come on, my boy. Any, obviously, you know, man's always here to support, bro. So man's here, bro. Like, you know already, man. Keep on doing your thing. Keep on progressing, bro. You've been through some life-changing trajectories and the way how you are now, your mindset, how it's evolved you as a person, bro. So you get me. Don't like peer pressure and like focused, bro.
No,
focused,
100%.
bro. Because it's like. You just, it's only us, innit? We make these sort of decisions, innit? And then we take ourselves out of certain environments and put ourselves in Ghana or certain other environments. You start looking at life and start thinking and reflecting like on like your actions or who you are as a person. You get me, my bro? So all I'm gonna say to you, bro, is keep on going, keep on spreading positivity. Don't stop, stay consistent, and bro. Just keep your head down. Just keep your head down and just stay focused, bro.
100%.
You get me? So,
I speak everything to existence, and I know what's coming. Like great things are coming. You get me? CGM, cherish God more. Can't get murdered. Like I'm a living testimony to why God is good, and man just blessed. And man's gonna keep on elevating, and any police or any hate or anything that's trying to bring man down, it's not gonna happen. And then man can push the narrative for the new youths to come into the game and to not have you know what I really want? I can't wait for there to be no passer. Like obviously a bit of the whole of London's a stretch, but you see just my community for the young G, whenever they come into the game, for them to be able, when I was a little youth, bro, I was able to go, like, bro, I'll play in, like, somewhere in Ashmore, or, like, you know, somewhere, like, you know what I'm saying, somewhere over there or over there, like, the youth can't do that now. Like, when I deep it, like, youth that's not involved in nothing, they can't go certain places because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But back in the day, man, I had the luxury of when I was growing up, man, I used to go everywhere, bro. Yeah. Like, when I actually deep it, when I was young, in that 14, 30, you know, when you don't have no passage, that's doing certain things, man, I used to go everywhere. From when it was from south to northwest, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just want people to be comfortable in the world and in the area, and just yeah, man, to pattern up, man. Say no more, my boy. Eventually, man.
Blessing.
My dog, man.
Blessing, man.
Aye?
No, already, man.
This was LUGAVELZ. This is your boy, Big Bouncer. This is the tremendous show as always. You get me? Peace. See you next time.
But.